Hello, wonderful people out here in these best ball streets. It's your guy, YUUNGMOOLAHH, here at GAB Sports. And you know what day it is? It's Friday. And over here at GAB Sports, we have Fiesta Fridays where we're going to come to you with a BBM draft and maybe a puppy draft too. We're going to get 2 drafts in. And we got a special guest for you all here today. One of the guys in the community who I think is a real sharp guy out in these streets. I've been kind of low-key checking them out from a distance for years now in these best ball streets and in the dailies. So we'll go ahead and get into that with our guy, ZeroFuhks, because he don't give a fuck, and neither do I. And so I think we'll go ahead and vibe pretty good here on GAB Sports here today. And we are gentle and blissful, gifted and beautiful, generous and benevolent, and most appreciatively, we are grateful and blessed. Guidelines to achieve and build GAB Sports. And so we're going to get right into it after the intro. So let's go ahead and get it. That's all right. And we'll go with Rogers right here. Hell no, we ain't taking Rogers. I'm going to risk it biscuit, man. I'm going to risk it biscuit.
By Thursday, I'm the rumor. By Sunday, I'm the why. My stats got battle scars. My gut got proven shine. I treat that whole scoreboard like a chessboard line by line. You brag about one big week. I brag about the repeat. I'm wearing rings in my mind before the season's even complete. Check the line, I'm locked in. Every pick I tee. You bring a hot take, I bring season-long receipts. I got the crown. Draft day, I run this town. Stack my wins, cash my clouds. Say my name when lights go out. I got the crown. Your whole league know who's around. I call shots, I don't shout. Say my name when lights go out. Tell them I'm built for the long game. Cold hand, sharp eye. I don't need a lucky bounce, I make my own sky. One more slide, one more steal, watch me turn the room. From a draft night whisper to a first place boom.
Best balling for life. It's Moolah on a mission. Timely hot takes, on point analysis, delivered with precision. Setting rules to this game, invoking martial law, going all out. We don't stop.
Win, lose, or draw.
All right. We are here once again for Fiesta Fridays, and we're going to go ahead and come at you with a couple of drafts. And we want to go ahead and bring our guest on stage, a guy who you may know and you see in these streets. I know I've been seeing him for years out in these streets. It's our dude, ZeroFuhks. Welcome to the show, my man. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, man. I've seen you in the streets, before I even knew you had a channel. I remember seeing your username in the dailies and other stuff. So it's cool to kind of learn who everyone is. Cause there's so many people out here, man, in the fantasy space. So
yeah. It's one of the things that I noticed a couple of years ago. I start seeing your name in some of the dailies and stuff. And then, so the name obviously catches your attention when you see ZeroFuhks. So I said, man, this dude, then I start seeing you in some BBM rooms. We got some of the same drafts, and there's only a few guys before I knew who they were that I would label my drafts and put their name in my title. And when you were one of those dudes, I would say, oh, Zero's in this one, or a guy like Eagles is in this one. There was only a few dudes who I would always make a little note that they was in there, and you were one of those dudes. So I've been checking you out. I've been a fan for a little bit, man, on the under, man. So I'm giving you kudos for that one. So go ahead and tell us how you got started in best ball, what made you do best ball?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, before that, I'll say because people kind of confuse the name ZeroFuhks, they think it's someone who doesn't care about anything or doesn't care at all. It's kind of the opposite, where I care about the things that I care about so much that I'm gonna do them regardless. I don't care about the consequences. I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna live, the way I want to, see my life kind of move along, right? It's not that you don't care. It's just that you don't care about, you're just going to do your thing, man. But anyways, that's just because people always think oh, it's just some pothead who's just nah, we're locked in, you know. But best ball, I mean, honestly, I've always been into fantasy football. Like since, dude, I got started in fantasy like when I was in elementary, middle school, playing fantasy baseball, like against adults. Like I would go to the library and just start those leagues. And then eventually those were free leagues. And I started playing like, you know, kind of like for a little bit of money, but it was like, dude, that was, you know, that was a long time ago. And then I had no idea what best ball was until, it was actually Flock Fantasy. I found him out. You know, like he does those ranking guides, and I was curious what people are watching, like what players they like for redraft, because I want to be contrarian or find players that aren't hype, you know, sleepers. So, but he kept mentioning like better in best ball, better in best ball. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Better in, I don't know if I can cuss, but I was like, what is better in best ball? So that was like I was like, and then I caught him doing a live stream like, what was it, like BBM 3 days? He did a live stream like Flock did. I was like, what the hell is this? And then I kind of just signed up for Underdog. I was doing pick'ems and dailies, man. That's probably when you saw me in the dailies, because I started in the dailies. I was doing 6-man parlays, bro, for $100, stupid shit. Like, but best ball is fun, man, because I feel like there is an edge in best ball. And I think bringing the DFS dailies mindset and like the season-long mindset together is how you actually, you know, get an edge. Because, dude, so many people speak with such certainty, and I can't even speak with certainty. If you play DFS, right, you know that you got to mix it up. You can't just be like, I'm so certain it's this combo of players. It's like, bro, like I'm mixing it up. So like, how can you be certain that they're the right, you know, for 17 weeks and in the right weeks? It's like it's very difficult to be that certain, you know. So that's kind of like, you know, wrapping it all together of like the DFS and best ball season long mindsets.
Yeah, no doubt. And then that's exactly the mentality that you have to have. You got to, and I think we're on the same kind of wavelength here, where we're bringing a wealth of experience from different forms of fantasy into best, because best ball is relatively new compared to just like the dynasty leagues, the redraft leagues, things like that, just season long leagues. So in DFS even. So yeah, bringing those things all together gets you that strategy of how you got to approach these big fields, you know, with your game theory and all that we utilize in DFS. So, hey man, I'm right on the same wavelength with you. So tell me about how you became a Packers fan, and then you live in on the West Coast though.
Yeah, you know, it was basically just, you know, since I was I was an immigrant, but I came here with my family when I was 1 year old. So we just, you know, like there's no allegiance. We don't have any ties. Like my family doesn't watch football. So I was just kind of like watching some games here and there. And like, I don't know, the Packers, like Brett Favre, he became my favorite player. Every time I watched Brett Favre, he was just slinging it. Like he was like zero, like he's the actual ZeroFuhks. Bro, he was chucking it into the tightest. I didn't feel confident with Brett Favre as I did with Rodgers, because I felt safe with Rodgers. I didn't feel safe. It was a roller coaster with Brett Favre. So I don't know, man. That I think it was 2001, that Monday Night Football game after his dad passed away, and Brett Favre, he just destroyed the Dolphins on that, you know, on live TV. And I was
no, that was my Raiders. He carved.
Sorry.
That was my Raiders. He carved up for like 4 or 5 touchdowns on that Monday night. I remember it well.
Yeah. So, I don't know why I thought. Yeah, but it was the bottom. You know, it was kind of not the best team. It was. But that was just, man, like, dude, Brett Favre was exciting, man. It was like showtime, you know, like he played like, I don't know what the equivalent, he doesn't play like a LeBron, he plays like a, not even MJ, he plays like a Kobe, you know, like I know you like Kobe, right? He plays like a Kobe. Right. Everything's flashy, everything's above the rim, like he's taking hits, he's playing every game. Dude, that was and actually for like 3 years I was doubtful of Rodgers. Can he live up to that? It's not like I'm a Packers fan, so I'm gonna love every Packers player. I was like, show me. I was like, okay, you won a Super Bowl. Okay, I'm good. Like, you know, Rodgers won a Super Bowl. Now I'm good. So I'm kind of like, you know, being a Packers fan, I try not to let it get too deep into my best ball though, because like, you know, you can get carried away. Like there's certain things that I felt strongly about like 2 years ago, like Josh Jacobs is getting all the work. That was like, you know, but I don't want to just have like Packers theme teams though. Like I still want to, you know, draft smart.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check out the chat before we jump into a draft. And we are going to do a BBM draft here. So go ahead and get ready everybody who's in here, we're going to jump into a BBM first. And we may do a fast puppy right after that. All right, so our guy First Down Fantasy said he was the ultimate zero fucks quarterbacks who would throw 404 TDs and 4 interceptions, but looked like the best quarterback. Yeah, Brett Favre, man. He had that swag, man.
To put into context, though, with the rules of today, he probably would be a little bit more, less interceptions and stuff. Because back then, dude, there's like you go over the middle of the field, you're not, you know what I mean? You can't have these slot receivers horizontal passing rate, like you're going over the middle of the field. Yeah. Those linebackers are taking your head off, bro. Like it was kind of a different game, though.
Right. Yeah, I think it was one of those times where the players were more free to play without all the constrictions. You can hit the quarterback, you can put your hands on the receivers a little bit. So you had to have some guts back in those days. You couldn't just be waiting for the whistle and all that kind of stuff to bail you out and all these penalties these little soft penalties. You had to be a savage back in those days, and yet it was a different mindset. So, I agree with that, man. So, let's go ahead and jump into our first draft here, man. I don't want to keep everybody waiting any longer as we are here on Fiesta Fridays. And so we're going to jump into a BBM. I'm going to give a quick countdown here. And let me put the BBM on stage here. All right. So how many BBMs you plan on doing? Are you going to max out? Are you maxing?
Well, I did. This is my third year of doing best ball. I did a little bit before. I did 4 BBMs the BBM 4 year, but I maxed it 2 years ago. I did 99 entries last year. I'm almost maxed now, so I'm gonna max it. So
I'm the opposite. I did about 97 entries 2 years ago, BBM 5, and I advanced 30%, which was pretty good. And then I got knocked almost all of them out in week 15. I had one get to week 16, he got knocked out. So I'm like, man, fuck. And so I scaled back on my BBMs last year and did more of the other types of contests. So I'm almost using my DFS strategy of just seeking out the right contests. For you can put the right approach together and advance a little bit, better advanced chances and stuff. So I'm employing that kind of a strategy now where I'm just seeking out certain contests. I'll probably put in about 25, 30 BBMs at the most this year, and everything else is going to be allocated in different areas and stuff.
Well, you got to do what you enjoy. You got to do whatever you enjoy, man. It just, if you have some people shady advice, they have $250,000 to put in. That's most people don't have that much. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will say that it's kind of interesting. There's so much. I mean, we could hop in, but we can continue talking, obviously. But
let me jump on in. I'm gonna give a countdown, and we're gonna jump in because I don't know how close it is to even feeling. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this BBM 7 in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we are jumping into a BBM right now. And it is, it just got started, it looks like. So we're waiting on 10. Hopefully nobody jumped into the underflow if they was trying to get in. But so in these streets, what are you kind of noticing right now, kind of in this little dead period in between OTAs and training camps? Are you noticing anything different in the rooms right now?
I haven't done a lot of BBMs recently. I kind of did a lot early on. I was gonna not do a lot early on, but I was just, this is not efficient. So I was I don't know, I'm leaning what's the difference? I don't need I think a lot of people, and this is what I was gonna say earlier, is that there's so much hyperbolic, you have you have people like Chess Liam who's advanced rates don't matter. I would rather advance zero, or one team that's a super team, and then you have people on the other side that trying to get but it's why does it have to be one or the other? Why does it have to be this extremes of why can't well, 2 years ago I had a good advance rate. Last year I had a good advance rate. I was building super fragile on purpose. I was not building for advance rate. I was building rookie heavy. I was building mispriced players and stuff like that. But I wasn't trying to advance. It's I don't know why you have to advance at the expense of something. And it's I don't really think that. I don't know why you have to sacrifice quality of your diverse team. It's dude, you you can have like 3 to 5 players that you think are mispriced, but it doesn't mean like you're not gonna pick 18 players of the same player every time. Like, I mean, unless you pull them up or something, you know what I mean? So like, it's just I don't know why it has to be so.
All right,
crazy.
we got the 4th pick, and I'm gonna go ahead and let you take control of the steering wheel here, man. I treat my guests like royalty, man. So the draft is all yours. I want a true ZeroFuhks team in my portfolio right here, so we can go ahead and split this $2 million, man.
All right. I don't draft off. I don't know what ranks you have in. I just draft off.
I'm not gonna put my ranks out. I'm trying not to. I meant to take all my ranks out. I don't want nobody to see my ranks, but they're in here. But we're gonna keep it on the ADP, and so I'm gonna make sure we're looking at the draft screen because we're just gonna keep it real with whatever you want to do, man. And starting off at the number 4 spot.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. You know, like things do change. Like there are some situations we kind of like think about more and we kind of feel less or more confident in, you know. So there are things like that, but I don't think like, dude, like I know like that we actually agree on a lot because I've read what you say. The only thing we disagree on, the main thing is like
I know what you're gonna
Caleb,
say.
you're Caleb and
Bears.
Yeah,
I'm all over the Bears, and I know you don't really like them. We'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah, we're gonna get into that a little bit later.
Bro. I'm listening to you, bro, and I'm just like, dude, like I agree, and then it's like, oh, that one, but it's like we can't agree on every player, you know.
We aren't gonna agree on everything. That's true. But one thing I will respect about you, and I hope you respect about me, is when we take a stance, it's usually based in some sort of knowledge, and if you just disagree with it, it's fine. But you know, I'm pretty committed, and you're pretty committed. Oh, Bijan went 3rd, huh? So who do we go here?
Puka's cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
Puka cool. I think like at the beginning of the summer, I still kind of think this way, but it was kind of like, you know, the big 3 and then Puka. But now I'm kind of like, you know, I'll put Puka. Like I still prefer Jamar way above him, but he's, you know, because JSN is like. This is something that I've thought the whole time, but I still mix him in because he could do like a Derrick Henry 40-pointer. But I'm like, dude, they're not gonna do what they did last year. He's not gonna, bro. Losing Kubiak, I'm not feeling JSN. JSN at 5 feels like a trap. That's like that's a trap, bro. So I was pulling up Amon-Ra in pre-draft. I was pulling up Amon-Ra at 5 sometimes. I'm like, dude, I'm not messing with this JSN shit.
Yeah, that's interesting. Hey, let me go ahead and catch up with chat real quick, and we'll get back right to that point here. Our guy Best Ball on call. Let's ride, Maximus. Then we got our guy Lawsimo checking in. Appreciate you coming on in, Lawsimo. How you doing, buddy? And First Down Fantasy 1.1. Oh, you had the first 1.1, huh? Okay, First Down Fantasy got in. And Lawsimo comes in again. Repeat. Respect Zero's game. Should be a banger. All right, yes, let's do it.
Hey, respect back, man.
Yeah, thank you. Man.
I always see him out in the streets, man. I see I always see like the same people in a lot of these lobbies, man. Right. You kind of pick up like, man, I'm sweating like this certain player falling back. Oh, he's on this side, he's never coming back. Like this player that I really like, he's never coming back.
It's certain stuff, you got to make that choice. Well, which one do I have to have? Because the other dude's not coming back, so you got to make that split decision choice because there's a lot of sharp dudes out here in this community. And I see you guys all in the chat rooms. I absorb a lot of content, man. And I keep seeing you in a lot of the rooms too, in a lot of spaces. So what is you're really trying to gain out of absorbing a lot of content in here? What do you think you're trying to gain out of that?
I'm not trying to gain anything. I would say like last year I basically watched. Because the year before I watched some, but it was like I didn't really watch a lot just because like I don't know, I didn't have time for it. And then last year I watched none because I was like, dude, I don't even want to like hear what other people are saying. Right. But I think now in my 3rd full year, I'm kind of like able to really like last year I was able to separate like if I heard stuff, it's like, dude, I'm not just hearing someone's opinion. It's not gonna make me. It's not gonna make me.
Let me interrupt you here. We're about to come up on the pick here. So in the 2nd round, who are you looking at here? We got one receiver so far.
Probably Drake or I mean, I like Bowers. So
Drake just went.
So
we got Bowers. We got Nico.
Oh, that's Bowers all day. All day.
You don't have to say that twice. I'm a Raiders fan, and Bowers is the #1 tight end in the land as far as I'm concerned. And so, I think when I'm absorbing all this content, what I'm really trying to glean from it is I'm trying to get a sense of how I think the masses are going to be thinking, because a lot of guys are putting information out there that people are absorbing, and then, you can hear if people are really against it or trying to see where the masses are kind of going. Because I want to find leverage against the masses. That's all I'm trying to do, man. Because I'm
it is a little bit hard though. It's hard.
It is hard.
People think like that. Well, we're not even competing against just the other sharp people. We're competing against people who know a shit ton about football. They hop in for 5 drafts and they might know more than you because you're sitting and watching the spreadsheets, and like they're actually just watching they're a football coach. They actually understand like these intricate, kind of scheme dependent things. So like for me, it's just entertainment. I'm already drafting. I like to face people in drafts just to test my, I like the hard ones.
Yeah. Here we come up in the 3rd round right here.
I think Jeremiah Love, week 17 against your Raiders. I like that.
Hey, that's great correlation right out the gate already, huh? Jeremiah Love Bowers. Yeah. No doubt about it.
This is funny because I love Algier still at his cost. And this, I don't know how you feel about this, but I have like almost 11% Bowers and I have almost 11% Mayer. I don't know how you feel about Mayer, but I love Mayer also.
It's funny you say that because a buddy of mine, he keeps drafting Mayer, and he keeps telling me, man, you should get some Mayer just in case. And he's gonna play in 2 tight end sets anyway, but just in case, what if Bowers gets hurt or something? And I'm like, I still haven't gotten myself to be able to click Mayer in the 18th because I'm so all over the map with different kind of darts at the last round. I haven't gotten to Mayer. I'm not sure he's got enough upside for what I think, but it's not a bad click.
I will say that in BBM specifically, I have like 18% Mayer. I have a shit ton of Mayer in BBM just because. Oh shit, Spencer, what's up, man?
What's up,
I know Spencer has a dope stream too, man. Draft
okay.
Addicts. Yeah, Draft Addicts.
That's Spencer's. Yeah, that's Draft Addicts. Okay, because I kept thinking I heard the name before. Okay, yeah, I listen to Draft Addicts. What's up, Spencer? How you doing, buddy? Yep. I saw you on a show the other day. Is that your channel? What is it called? Something fantasy fitness or something? Zero? Or you was on with a guest? Well,
it's one of my friends' channel that we met doing like best ball and stuff, but he likes it when I co-host with him. So.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I'm gonna shout you out, man. Fantasy Fitness. Go out there and check out Fantasy Fitness. I'll put a link in the description, and you guys can check that out too. And also check out our guys' best ball draft addict, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, draft. I think it's what is it? Draft
or just
maybe Spencer can write it. I know it's draft.
Yeah, Spencer. What's your channel called?
Some sort of or best ball draft addicts or something.
Draft Addicts. Yeah, check out our guy Spencer on Draft Addicts.
Yeah, I don't know about the Mayer thing. It's just interesting because I'm like, I don't see how he doesn't play like 60% of snaps because to run the Kubiak scheme, you need him to set the edge. You need him. He's he could do shit that Bowers can't even do, to set up the run game. So I don't know. Like you get Bowers and him, you get him in line.
He's gonna play a ton of 12 personnel, I'm sure. So he'll be on the field. Yeah,
you could do
best ball draft
11.
Addict. Yeah, there we go. Best ball draft addict. Our guy Spencer. Go ahead and subscribe to him. Hey, we're on the clock.
Jacobs all day, man. This is
Jacobs fell this far in a BBM. Heck yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get more Waddle lately, but Jacobs at 45. I'm assuming Waddle's gone though. So
Waddle is gone, I believe. Let me look at the board here. See if Waddle is gone. No, Waddle's still available.
No, he went at the 3-4 turn. Yeah,
I wasn't even looking that far over there. Yeah, he went on the corner, so that guy pulled him up. What do you think about pulling dudes up in the BBM since it's like a season long? It's not one of these time boxes. How do you feel about pulling dudes up well ahead of their ADP right now? What's your thoughts on that?
I have a pretty. I guess it's kind of a long thought, so maybe we'll make this pick and I'll give it because there's I think it's like good, but people do it incorrectly. So
yeah,
I do it. I've done it incorrectly too, but like we all do.
Well, let's go ahead and make this pick, and then we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of a Fiesta Friday vibe, and then we'll get to your point on what do you think about pulling?
Well, let's see what's available for us in the players.
We're in the 5th round, and we working with a 0-2-1-1. And we're gonna go by ADP. We got Loveland. We already got a tight end though. We got Devontae.
Yeah.
We can go to double Rams. I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Yeah.
We got
I'm kind of cool grabbing
backs.
I'm kind of cool with Henderson or Judkins probably.
Henderson or Judkins. I don't have much Henderson. Whichever one you want is fine with me. Henderson.
Yeah, let's do Henderson.
All right, he's on the better team. That's always certain amount of a tiebreaker there.
I have like 20% of both, so I like both a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, cool. I don't have much Henderson at all. I'm just a little scared of it, but I'll work with it. All right, so we're gonna just throw on a little bit of a Fiesta Friday vibe here as you're rocking with your guy Young Moolah and with our special guest ZeroFuhks, who is well known in the best ball community, and we like to just do our thing on Fridays. So guess what? We're gonna throw in a little.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this.
Noodles with no packing. Cereal with the canned murk, the powder murk, no murk. Waffles, no syrup. Jelly, no jelly. Nothing.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
With the canned murk, with the powder murk. Waffles, no syrup.
All right. We coming at you on Fiesta Fridays. We got the drink in hand, giving you a nice, cool, refreshing cucumber aguas frescas from my little local guy at the Home Depot. Right outside of Home Depot, they set up shop every week and sell the nice, fresh drinks and fresh fruit. So, get back to our point about pulling guys up. How do you feel about that?
Okay, well, it's like shit, we could probably talk about this for 5 hours straight, really, but like
we ain't gonna do that.
Summarize, to summarize it, it's like I'll give you an example from last year. It's like it has to be a player that you think is clearly mispriced, that even if he got cheaper for whatever reason, I want him on every team. And then it's like, okay, like I'm gonna pull him up and get him on different combos because like last year, Jonathan Taylor next to Chase Brown and Bucky Irving, I'm like, one of these doesn't fit here. One of these doesn't belong. Like, so I was just pulling him up to the 1-2 turn, to the mid-second, to the late first. Like, I was pulling him everywhere. But it's like, if you're pulling a guy just to, like, why are you pulling him up, I guess is the question. And can this player that you're pulling up that you don't feel strongly about, can he get cheaper? You pull up a Pickens, and then he tweaks his ankle in the preseason, and then he goes to the 3-4 turn. Like, it has to be like, okay, I want a shit ton of Pickens, then that's a different story. But I don't want a shit ton of Pickens like that. You know what I mean? So,
all right, we're on deck here. Let's see what we got coming up.
Let's see what we got by. Oh shit, Lamar fell.
Wait,
all the way
what?
back.
What?
Yeah,
this can't be happening.
I like one of those top two, Lamar or
we gotta take Lamar at this price. Gotta take Lamar at this price.
69.
Yeah, I had no idea he would be at the top of the queue still right here. Yeah, we'll definitely jump on that one and run to the bank on that one.
Dude, you know what's crazy is that I've been building a lot more like zero and hero running back. But dude, if we're getting these 3 good running backs, we're not gonna just we just take the best player that we like. That I have been doing more heavy. Usually I don't get Love at 20, whatever we got him at. He doesn't make it at 29. We'll get him. Jacobs at 45. Bro, and I know he's not getting suspended this year. Most likely, like 90, 95.
Yeah. All right,
the Jenkins thing was way worse, bro. Like the Jenkins thing was crazy, bro.
Right, and so it's already sounding the front seems a little quiet already on the Jacobs stuff. So it seems like it's just gonna go away one way or another. All right, so we coming up here.
DK would have been cool. Yeah, at this point, I'm just like, bro, we just take the best players. It doesn't matter about the,
How you feel about QJ? You like QJ?
I'll just grab Warren, bro, and we'll just chill on it.
Grab another back. All right, let's do it.
I'll explain why, because you kind of wanted me to steer a little bit more, and I'm cool, explaining
let's
it.
Do it. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I trust you, man. I've seen all your builds already, and for the over a few past years, so I'm not tripping. I know how you can land this one. You can land this one.
No, it's mostly like the way I've been doing the last few years. It's like I have my players in certain tiers, and
Yeah.
I'm not gonna reach down and grab it because I feel weaker. I don't feel weaker receiver. I have Puka mother effing Nakua. Why do I feel like I just look?
Right.
I think we should. I don't have that much Warren, but we should get Warren. He's probably a good pick. Like we got to mix in these players, and we'll get someone back that we like, bro. Like,
and one thing I want to add about pulling guys up or guys that have risen up the board so damn the risers is QJ. He started off at like 115, 112, and now he's going to 70 something. So when you're looking at that kind of a rise, you got to compete against these teams who got him, in the 10th round and stuff, and we've taken him here in the 7th round. Sometimes that's not all that advantageous.
I was more like that last year, and then I'll give you an example of like, dude, I was in a bunch of slow drafts, and I got right when the trade happened with Pickens. Right. I was at like 40%. I was at 40% Pickens in BBM, getting him between 65 and 80. And then I was like, oh shit, I don't want to, I don't want to compete with it's like, dude, but people were taking Xavier Worthy instead of Pickens. Like, bro, at some point we just have to take the best players and just hope that we got the combo right. Because we can't be taking Xavier Worthy over George Pickens like last, you know what I mean? He was ahead of him in ADP. Like that's egregious, right? So I'm worried less about it, I guess. But
yeah. Okay. What's your stance on Worthy this year?
He's fine, but he's probably he's a good bet, but the price there's so many guys in that range that I like more that he's a fine player, but I like Pittman more. I like Pitts more. I like the quarterbacks more. I like Jackson Dartfaller, so
yeah.
It's hard to get there, man.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where I never really liked Worthy as a prospect because I tend to shy away from these guys who, to me, they don't really have agility or to be able to get off the line, and so he don't really have a lot of releases either. And he's just, to me, like a straight line, fast guy. And I've seen those dudes all throughout my life, like the James Jets and those track dudes, Willie, because he's a track dude. Xavier Worthy. To me, he's not really a football playing dude, to where I don't see the lateral movement. And to me, to be on the Chiefs, he should be lighting it up already. This dude should have had some big seasons already playing with Mahomes. And
well, to add to your, I think the main reason you actually hit on it perfectly, like better than I could have said it, but he's a burner, but he's not a deep threat. He doesn't win contested. He actually doesn't win down the field. So he's like a scheme merchant. Like you have to give him like scheme.
Yeah.
I don't
like he's not physical or anything like that. Oh, we're almost on the clock here again.
Yeah, let's see what we got by ADP. Addison, if he's here, I would love that.
Oh yeah, Addison's here. Let's see if this guy takes him.
Let's do Addison. I'm not a Downs guy, so I love Addison.
Yeah, man, we all speaking the same language, man. I don't know where all this Downs love is coming from. Like he's just, to me, I think they're just gonna probably bring somebody in. They're not just gonna go with what they got. I can't believe that. Are they?
I think I can see his role expand, but it's like the thing you said about Worthy. You can only work with what you got, bro. You can, bro. He's not a run blocker. He's 170 pounds. How can I expect him to, dude? He could be the best receiver on the team, and it doesn't matter if you can't stay on the field, bro. Like I'm just being honest. You got to stay on the field
because he's never had a big premium allotment of snaps, and I just think they're going to bring in a bigger guy to kind of man the outside. Because even Pierce might start off on the pup or something.
I don't think he is. His injury his injury was super, like it was basically like I don't think he even had to get surgery, but
he had a tightrope surgery. He didn't have a tightrope surgery where they do that thing to your ankle or something like that.
From what I heard is that he got the surgery. I don't think he had to get it, but he got it so to kind of prevent like further, so everything would be good in the future. So I don't think it's as bad. I have to look more into it, but from everything I've read from doctors, it's like, dude, he's gonna be ready for week 1. Like,
Okay. All right, let's go ahead. We're on the clock next. We're drafting a BBM here on Fiesta Fridays, GAB Sports with your guy, Young Moolah, and our special guest, ZeroFuhks. We are on the clock in the 9th round. Who like here?
I mean, I like Mahomes, but we should grab Pittman. I like Pittman a lot. Plus, like, I don't think we need
I like Pittman quite a bit too. So
if you want to push for Mahomes. If you wanted to push for Mahomes, I'm not. But yeah, I like.
I'd rather go Pittman.
I love, Pittman. I have so much Pittman, dude. I have so much. I can't stop.
I don't think it's out of the question that Pittman could outdo DK in fantasy this year. It's not out of the question.
I don't think he has to at their cost.
I mean, I'm
dude.
just saying, I think he could. It's not like that
Yeah.
you say he doesn't have to, but I wouldn't be shocked if he did. Like,
I
he
would-
just had
no,
a
I
little bit
wouldn't.
more.
I wouldn't be shocked
Yeah.
if the whole Steelers just smashed. But here's the thing where, like, and this isn't about the Bears, but let's just say, like, 3 Cardinals get drafted a full round before the first Steeler. So it's like, okay, well, either the Cardinals are just the best offense in NFL history, or, like, 2 Jets go before the first Steeler. So it's like, okay, like, DK's he's probably too cheap, but, like, Pittman's probably way too cheap. So I would rather have
Yeah,
Pittman over.
like some of these things aren't making sense. It's like, how's this making any sense? And that's good that
It
you can spot that kind of weakness in some of the spots here.
Dude,
Because
let me ask you a
that's a
question.
start
Like,
line.
I don't know how you feel. You like Parker or you don't like Parker Washington?
I love Parker Washington.
Okay, but
We
so like
We
for
might
me,
differ on this one.
okay, well, I'm not gonna get into anti-Parker stuff, but like
Yeah,
for me, if it was like Pittman and Parker were next to each other, I'm like, yeah, I would mix in both. I would take Pittman right there next to Parker because I think like if he was going at pick 70, he'd be a
Right.
solid pick. So like that's how I'm.
so you don't like the cost of Parker basically either, right?
I don't like the situation. I think the people who he's competing with are also really good. I think Parker is good at football. Like Michael Wilson is good at football. Parker's probably not even as good as Michael Wilson at football, but he does a skill set kind of like Downs in a real. I don't want to make it like too anti-Parker. I think Parker's good at football. There's just too many mouths to feed. You have BTJ, a former first-round pick. Jacoby got a contract. He's going to be in the Z role. Can Parker push Jacoby is the question. He's not getting BTJ off the field. You need BTJ on the field. So how many 3 and 4 wide receiver sets are they playing? They drafted a shit ton of tight ends. If Liam is smart, he won't run 2 tight end sets that much, but will it be more than last year? Obviously, yes, more than last year. So there's just a lot of squeeze happening on the Jaguars, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I'm not that interested.
Let's go ahead and get into this pick. I think we got a pick coming up, and so let me switch.
Can I see who's on our team just so I remember who's on our team?
Oh, yeah, we got
Lamar,
a 1-4-3-1. We got
Puka.
Lamar, Love, Jacobs, Travion, Jalen Warren, Puka,
Okay.
Addison, Pittman, Bowers.
Yeah, I think I'll probably go KC. I like.
Oh man, speaking
he's
my
cool.
language, I'm cool with KC.
Yeah, I'm a little bit. I just like him way more than
I like some
Wandale.
Browns here. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want some Brown shares this year because I think everybody's shitting on the Browns, and I think it's one of those things where every team can have some production, right? Even if it's garbage time production or whatever, if they're getting their ass kicked or whatever, teams can still produce some fantasy numbers, especially if you got some talent. And these young dudes on Cleveland are pretty damn talented. They not just a bunch of just average blokes running around. These dudes, they got, first round talents. They got second round talents. These guys, they got some ability over
and
there.
Boston could have easily went late first. So like
Exactly. A lot of people was projecting them to.
The reason I'm trying to get less KC because I was realizing like I want to have like twice as much Boston, but dude, if you saw my Cleveland Browns exposures, 20% Judkins, 14 Sampson, KC I got 15, and Boston I have 21%. So I'm all in on the cheaper guys.
Oh wow!
I'm not going on the heavy.
I might be
heavy
close
guys,
to you
but
too on that. I got a lot of.
I love that. Man.
I don't have much Judkins though. I've been avoiding Judkins.
Yeah,
for the most
love
part,
Judkins,
but I think I need to get a little bit more Judkins. So what's the status of that injury that him and Scatterbo had a similar kind of injury? Huh?
Yeah.
Is he on schedule?
Well, let's make this pick, and I'll tell you what I've heard, but it's kind of I mean, shit.
All right, so
I would take. I would probably take Kelce over the Mark Andrews stack. I like Kelce a lot.
You want Kelce another tight end here?
Yeah, over the stack.
Okay. We got any run back? Chargers? No.
I do. Kelce's just a really good pick, man. It's like
I don't have much of them, but
or-
I will definitely not be opposed to Kelce because it's kind of his farewell tour, and he might try to go out with a bang, be like, hey man, we got to do this. So yeah, I'm okay with that one. Yeah, let's rock with it.
Oh, the thing about Judkins is like he got hurt. He got hurt like I think it was 8 weeks after Scatterbo and was in like it looked like he was in better condition than Scatterbo. But here's the problem is that until you see them getting tackled, like look, he looks good on air, and after I forced myself to watch the Judkins every snap he took, I watched it at this point like 3 or more times, like the whole thing, because dude, I watched 30. It's like you could watch every play in 30 minutes, and he made 3 negative plays all year. Like Jonathan Taylor probably made like less. He probably didn't even have any bad plays. Like Jonathan Taylor was damn near perfect when I watched him. Judkins made 3 mistakes. And dude, I was watching Omarion Hampton's tape. I'm like, dude, I wish you didn't play last year because I would take you at the 1-2 turn every time if you didn't play. That tape looks so bad, bro. Like it's just like when I watch, and I have a lot of Hampton now. I'm trying to get him, but it's like, dude, like the tape matters at the NFL level. Like I'll give you another example. Genty, you know how Genty stands up on in his like he kind of run like he did this little get up on you know you're a Raiders fan. He takes the ball and he looks like a running back when he takes the ball. Hampton is in his stance, but he runs like Genty pre-snap, like he's all standing up and horrible fun to, like, bro, his footwork was so bad. Like I was like, bro, you got 4.4 speed, you didn't even look like it. He was not like his footwork is bad. So like Judkins, I'm just saying, like Judkins looks so good. He had no like training camp. He walked in week 2 after not getting suspended. He walked in there and started, and I think he had like 18 plus touches every game. And if you look at first or second round running backs who average 8 or 17 plus touches in their rookie seasons, year 2 is usually a smash. Now the offense might not be that good. Todd Monken is a genius at the run scheme, so I'm all in on that run scheme, man. I'm in on Monken, man.
Yeah, I think Judkins is looking like more of a natural runner, where it seems like Hampton is like an athlete, and they said, hey man, you're a nice big athlete, go play running back, but he don't have those natural instincts of a runner like a guy like Jux, like you're saying. These guys know how to lean the body and cut.
Oh shit, we're on the clock. I'll pull up Trey Tucker here, bro.
Oh man, I love Trey Tucker. Man, we've been following each other like spiritually or something for a while, because I love Trey Tucker this year. I don't know how people are thinking. I mean, they gave Naylor the bag, but he's nowhere near as skilled or athletic or talented as Trey Tucker, man. No way.
Tucker is legit. Like I don't want to bet on Naylor like heavy, but like it's not an anti-Naylor thing. It's like Naylor's like Josh Palmer. He's a good football player. Like Naylor is Josh Palmer. He got a Josh Palmer contract. He's gonna do Josh Palmer things. To me, Trey Tucker is like the Alec Pierce potential breakout, because this motherfucker has no good quarterback, no offensive line for 3 years, bro. 4 different coaches in the 4th year, 4 different coaches, bro. What do you expect? He's gonna earn targets, bro? He had like 92 targets. What do you want from him, bro? Like like this guy is good, bro. I like Trey Tucker a lot.
Yep. All right, so we are coming up next.
What's that? Yeah. No, we could. I like Boston, bro. Just grab double up or grab Naylor or Boston. Up. You pick, bro. Naylor or Boston. I like Boston more though, but
I'd rather go with Boston too. Yeah, you're right. We already got Bowers too and Trey Tucker, so yeah, I'd rather get just 2 Cleveland pieces here, because maybe we can, I don't know how you feel about Shador or whatever, but we are going to need another quarterback at some point.
Yeah, I think at the next turn, ideally we get Rodgers, but
we'll see how
the way
goes.
I feel about it is a little bit complicated, because like, there's certain, like, I can see how I think Deshaun probably will start, and I think he might be able to hold it. But like when I look at like Tua, for example, I'm like, man, how does Tua not hold that? You know what I mean? Like Tua to me seems like, which of those 2 teams of Falcons or Browns could hold the job the whole year? I'm like, well, obviously, like Tua. Like I'm not gonna say Shador is gonna hold the job more than Tua, or like Penix is like, bro, he's like Tajay Spears of quarterbacks. He's on his third ACL, bro. Come on, bro.
Yeah, this guy, something's not right with this guy's body, because he's too young to be for a quarterback to keep tearing his ACL. Like, how does you don't even get hit like that or move a lot to? I don't know why he keeps tearing his ACL as a quarterback. I've never seen a quarterback tear their ACL like 3 times. I've never seen that. I mean, a running back, okay, you're taking all that punishment and all that. You can kind of maybe see it, but a quarterback, he's just dropping back and shit. And maybe get sacked every once in a while. And he keep tearing his ACL. There must be something like structurally maybe, wrong there or something. Because it's just amazing how many times this guy hurts his knee, man. Hey, let me go ahead and catch up with chat.
Yeah,
we got our guy Spencer Thurman. I can't believe I didn't know Zero is a big Packers fan by now. I love this discussion.
Oh, yeah.
Fantasy Dog. Yeah, you like and subscribed already. Oh, appreciate your Fantasy Dog. Yeah, we 3 picks away. Let me see. All right, Fantasy Dog. Hartman chiming in. Now, Pierce just had some bone spurs. Surgery was prevented because it become a bigger problem. Yeah, isn't that the tightrope surgery though? That's not called the tightrope surgery. Whenever you
I don't think his was. Okay. Well, okay. I mean, shit. Maybe Hartman can. Hey, but let's take a look. Is Rodgers still there? Because I'm getting I think Rodgers would be a smash here, bro.
Let's see if he's here. Yes, he is.
Oh yeah.
And we already got 2 pieces for him. Jaylen Warren, who can catch some balls too. And then we got Pittman. So let's go with Rodgers.
Yeah, I can't see the players on the, but yeah, let's take Rodgers.
Yeah, here's the board here of players, but I got Rodgers in the queue. We got Rodgers, a couple of backs.
No, let's take Rodgers here. No, I just mean I can only see the board up. I can't see the players on the stream.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I hadn't switched it over. My bad.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see who else is gonna come back to us. Is that the top of it? That's the.
Yeah. This is top ADP right here. Right here.
Okay.
So
I'm kind of like when we got Trey Tucker and Bowers, I'm kind of like, with these 2 quarterbacks, we don't really need Mendoza. Like we do have the game stack, but it's kind of like, Trey Harris, Debo is kind of fun. Like push, if Mendoza comes back, he comes back. Otherwise, we either stop at 2 or we go for, I'm kind of warming up to Deshaun, or not Deshaun. I'm kind of warming up to Shador. I'm just trying to calculate which one is going to be playing in the playoff weeks, which is kind of like it's almost like just take Tua.
Yeah. But it's almost like I kind of expect maybe both of them to be playing that late into the season. I just don't think Deshaun, who hasn't played a full season in like 6 years, I just can't see him playing a full season again, even if he gets to starting now. We're up again.
Man, these players all suck. Let's just grab Mendoza. I thought we'd get Debo back at least. Okay, let's just grab Mendoza, man. No, we got the game stack, bro. Game stack, we got to bring back and 2 players, bro. Yeah.
Let's do it, man. It's always good to have another out in the BBM in the postseason, man. If you got that extra out of another stack, that can give you a big advantage, right? Because we're going to obviously hope Lamar kills it at least 1 or 2 times in the playoffs and hopefully week 17. But week 15, when you're trying to get to that next round, shit, Mendoza might have a big game or something, right there, right? Never know.
I'm going to tell you what's one BBM. This is one BBM, I'm pretty sure every year, but the last 4 for sure. It's you got a rookie receiver of some sort. We got 2 of them. You got a rookie receiver and a year 2 running back on every team, bro.
Right. Yeah, that is the winning formula so far, huh?
Kyron was a year 2 running back, like last year, Corum was a year 2 running back. He was on the winning team. He helped you get there. I'm just saying, like these year 2 running backs, man. And people kept telling me last year it's a historic class. I'm like, guys, it's a historic class, but some of the I had like 1% Genty last year. I'm like, dude, this is a horrible Chip Kelly. They're quoting his pace of play from 2013. Right. I'm like, bro, Chip Kelly in 2013. I don't care about his pace of play, but it's like, dude, year 2, we can kind of like these situations get better. I'm kind of interested, bro. Like, Kubiak with Genty with the upgraded center, and I think the 2 tackles are healthy now, right? So
yeah, I think the Raiders are definitely going to have a very good offense this year. I mean, I don't know what the record's going to be and all that, but the offense is not going to have a problem moving the ball. I can see that happening easily. And Arizona, too. I don't know why people think Arizona is going to be some chopped liver team or something. Arizona got a lot of weapons right now. I mean, they just added Jeremiah Love, who's, electric, and they got 2 big dudes on the outside. They got McBride, and Jacoby showed that he can move the team.
Yeah.
So I think Arizona's going to score some points, man. They might not, like you say, these teams might not win a lot of games, but they're going to be moving the ball.
Yeah, I think like the people were scared about Arizona quarterback in the playoff weeks. I watched so much Carson Beck. I'm like, dude, is this going to be like I was going to say Tom Brady, but is this even like who's like an average quarterback? I mean, obviously he's not even a Darnold. He's not even a Baker, but can he be like below a Tua now? Sure, in the real NFL. But, dude, this guy reminds me a little bit of Drew Lock. You remember Drew Lock when he was lighting it up? Bro, he kind of a little bit. I was like, dude, this guy's reckless. He's not a good quarterback, but it's not like he can't get the ball down there. So I'm not worried about Arizona, bro.
Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and look at our board here.
Yeah.
So we got 3-4-6-2 right now. So the quarterback room we don't even need to look at.
I don't think we need tight end or let's turn off running. I don't think we need a running back, to be honest. So
we'll just keep it on just in case somebody slips or something that you like.
Oh yeah, we'll just put tight end back then, just so we see it. Yeah, I might as well put tight end back.
But with Bowers and Kelce, we're less likely to go tight end. But
yeah.
So here's
for this team, Ridley kind of fits this team, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we do need a receiver.
I'm not like a big Ridley guy, but
yeah, neither am I.
I mean, he's fine. He's fine to
he's veteran, and he could have a role on whatever team he ends up on, right? Even if they let him go or trade him, he'll be a valued commodity.
I don't think they'll let him go just because young quarterback. You need another outside receiver. Is Alec Ayamanor? I don't know, bro. Like
I don't like that dude at all.
Yeah,
I never draft Ayamanor. I draft DK actually, Chimere DK. I'll draft him before I draft Ayamanor.
Wait, can I see Can I see our running backs and receivers just so I see what we got?
We got Jeremiah Love, Jacobs, Travion, Jalen Warren. Then we got Puka, Addison, Pittman, Concepcion, Trey Tucker, Boston, Ridley.
Yeah, we might go 9 deep on this. Wait, just open a receiver for a second. I got a couple guys for us here.
Okay, let's see what we got.
I like Bateman, bro.
You do?
With the Lamar?
Well, yeah, Lamar
with Bateman.
Too. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm not out on Surratt, but when we have like 2 or 3 rookies and Addison as our second, I'm kind of cool with grabbing a Bateman. He could be the wide receiver too. He probably will be for a while at least. So
and he had 9 touchdown seasons we see right here. So he can do his thing. I've been tending to go with Devontae Walker in my stacks with Lamar, but I'll mix them up too. You got to mix stuff up, like you said earlier. You can't always just think you're right on every single pick without mixing in different combinations and stuff. So I'm okay getting some bacon in.
Dude, I have now it's a little bit lower, but I think I have 29% Zay. I'm pretty into Zay, right? Well, he was so cheap too. He was, 4th round Zay. I was into that, but
right.
Now at this price, I'd probably be 16% Zay. I think he's still a good pick, but it's dude, if I don't have Zay, I'll double tap Surratt and Bateman or whatever. If you want to talk me into Tez, I just don't. I think we might need something with a little bit more bulk on this team, just because if you look at our receivers, it's Puka and then Kyler Murray's
bunch of guys who might.
Yeah.
Well, we got Pittman. We got
Tucker.
Tucker's got a solid role, and one of those rookies, if not both of them on Cleveland, are gonna do some things. Then we got Ridley, Bateman. Yeah, we can. There's a lot of receivers that I like late who are usually available, like Horton. I like Horton.
I like Noel.
One of the Denver guys. What about Keon? You think Keon could potentially bounce back?
Could he bounce back? I'd rather take Devontae Walker at that point. I think I'm trying to get more Pat Bryant. I think Pat Bryant's reasonable.
Yeah,
I'm not touching Horton, bro. But we can talk about that. Why? I don't know if you like Surratt. We could probably afford another rookie at this point because we got Bateman. Double up.
I do not like Surratt actually.
I like Nolan and Tyquan.
Tyquan Thornton.
So for me, it's kind of complicated because I have 3 times Troy Franklin over Pat Bryant, so I'm trying to balance it. I think they're both reasonable enough, right? Oh, I like it. Dotson's actually kind of Dotson's not a good pick, but he's not a
I think Dotson could be the number 2 easily. I think the guy, the branch guy, he's more of a gimmicky guy. So, but Dotson can get up the field, right? He can get up the field and run most of the routes. He plays on the outside too. I don't mind picking Dotson, man, because a number 2 receiver on Atlanta. Yeah. Because
let's do Dotson then. Yeah.
Hey man, let's roll with Dotson. I like Dotson here, man. It's not a lot of people are drafting him either.
Yeah, I'm drafting him mostly on if I have a Tua stack, I'll add him. The problem for me isn't even Branch; it's more of Zacchaeus because Zacchaeus kept Burden off the field. Zacchaeus is an amazing blocker, so if it's more trailing game script, they'll probably going to be Dotson. But Zacchaeus could be a little bit of a thorn more than basically. I think he's a good pick, but Branch is not worrying me, bro. He's a little gadget.
Dotson or Bryant.
Let's go Dotson, man.
All right,
Yeah.
let's go Dotson. Yep, I'm with it.
No, you could, bro. We saw him randomly. I think we saw him at the same time. Like, wait, Dotson or Devontae?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I
I
like
kind of like
Dotson,
that.
man. And they play Arizona, I think, in one of those playoff weeks, and so we get a little bit of 15 or 16 week, which one of those weeks they play Arizona.
They have a good schedule. I like that, dude. Like Falcons have one of the easiest playoff,
Yeah.
like not easiest, but like shootout, dome
type.
shootouts.
Yeah,
Bro.
they do. They definitely do.
We don't need a game
All right.
stack. We just scoop the touchdowns from that game, and just chill like that.
So let's go ahead and do a quick review. Well, let me go ahead and catch up with the chat real quick, and then we'll do a quick review. Travis Hunter, you didn't even mention Zero. You successfully have tempered my parity expectations this summer, but I think that's good because your points are so valid. Yeah, that guy makes plenty of great points here, and I haven't really got into the Travis Hunter sweepstakes yet. I just don't know about that role, but it could pay off handsomely. Good evening, gentlemen. Our guy Crossface, thanks for coming on in. And breaking best ball. What's going on, fellas? I've been in my fair share of drafts with Zero, sharp drafter. Yes, definitely. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and review this team before we jump into our next draft.
This team is sick. I usually don't go 9 receivers, but this is sick, man. This is just, man, we got everything on this team.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. So you go ahead and have the honors. Review this one. I'll review the next one.
All right, we got for quarterback, dude. We got Lamar Jackson at pick 69, dude. I don't think Josh Allen's too expensive. I think he's a fair price, but Lamar at 69, I'll take it 100% of the drafts. I'll risk his dude. Lamar 100%. Jackson. We got Aaron Rodgers, 17-game starter farewell tour with Mike McCarthy, and then we got Mendoza, your boy. That's your boy. You're a Raiders fan, yeah.
That's my dude, man. He got to come through for us. He's gonna play, man. I'm not. Cousins is not gonna hold it down all year. He's just not. Nah.
Yeah, we got so running backs. We got Jeremiah Love. We got Josh Jacobs. We got Travion Henderson, and we got Jalen Warren. Is this a little bit thin? Who cares, dude? We're making up at quarterback. We're making up everywhere. So
it could be thin in one way, but then if Jacobs at this price has the full workload like he's had most of the years, it's going to be like a steal, right? So it could be thin, but not thin, right?
I love that, man. And then receivers, we got 9 of them. We got Puka Nacua. We got Jordan Addison, Spike Monster. Dude, really talented first-round receiver. We got Michael Pittman. We got KC Concepcion. We got Trey Tucker, who's going to have like 1,100 yards this year possibly. Like, I wouldn't rule it out. I mean, if you got 1,100, we got Boston. Dude, we got Boston and we got Ridley. if he's on the Titans, that's a bring back with Steelers. That should be a fun game. We got Ridley. We got Bateman stacked up with Lamar, and we have Jahan Dotson because, dude, at this point, it's like, dude, we got wide receiver 2 possibly on the Falcons. So
wide receiver 2.
I like that.
Yeah. And then our tight end room.
We got Brock Bowers and Travis Kelce.
Steady Eddie
Here's
Kelce.
The thing that it's fun because, like, I think Kelce's going to have a better year than Andrews. And, like, the Lamar Andrews ownership is going to be so high that it's like, do I think Andrews is – I mean, sure, against the Bengals, he might have a better game. But it's like, dude, last couple games for Kelce before retirement, right? Like, dude, he might be lighting it up, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah, right. I think our guy First Down Fantasy said he was in the number 1 spot, right?
Yeah, let's see what he got.
Yeah, let's see what we got. Let me go ahead and review his real quick. So we're going to look at the team in the number 1 hole. Amped field. I guess this is First Down Fantasy. Go ahead and confirm that if you will. But we'll look at your team anyway because I think you did say you were in the number 1 spot. Got a 2-5-8-3 with Hurts, Stroud. Okay. A little different combo than I've gotten. I don't think I got this combo yet, but yeah, I can see how it gets there. And Gibbs, Corum, JKD, Mason Tucker. Solid backfield, anchored by one of the top guys in Gibbs. And then you got Rashee Rice, J-Mo. What you think about Rashee Rice going at this price here? Do you think it's valid?
See, I think if you're talking about worthy, dude, Rashee Rice at football, like fantasy, he's like, or he has been at the top 5, like top 5 weapons in fantasy.
Right.
You watch him play, he doesn't even have yak. He doesn't even have that much yak that you would give him all the. So if something changes, like Walker, they're running. Some of the screens
Yeah.
are going to Walker. So I don't know. I can see it getting there, but it's not like a hammer. It's like if you told me I have
Right.
8% rice, I'm like, cool. People who have like
Yeah.
20% rice, I'm like, bless you. God bless you. I hope
Right.
maybe next year, will be, you know, but I think it's cool. I think it's a good
Yeah.
offense. Hopefully it'll be a top, you know, top 14, hopefully. So JMO, I'm not, see, the thing is, I don't like JMO. Like, I'm not really feeling JMO necessarily.
Oh,
The
okay.
rest of the
Well,
team, I like. Higgins is sick, bro. Higgins
yeah,
is
I
really
think I
good.
like
love Higgins,
JMO.
man.
Okay, so let me go ahead and finish it up. You got Rashee Rice, JMO, Mike Evans, Mekhi Lemon, Jaden Higgins, Diggs, Debo, and Tank Dell. Yeah, I like this
that.
composition. Yeah, I like the composition of the room. It's got a lot of established dudes mixed in with some younger guys and some 2 unsigned guys. He combined both of the unsigned guys, which could turn out to be profitable prices based on what he's getting them at now once they sign, because they could fall into a favorable position. So I like how he
I
did
hope
that
so.
too.
I hope so. For my bags, I hope I have like 30%. I have like 30% Debo and 20% Diggs. So I hope so, bro.
Yeah, he combined them together. And then you got Trey McBride, Schultz, and Ferguson. So he's got a pretty deep Houston stack, it looks like. Yeah, he's got like Stroud +3, and he's got Hurts plus Lemon, and Hurts plus Lemon. Yeah, pretty good team.
I like
This
the
is
way
first
I
down
like the
fantasy.
way it
Good
was,
job, buddy.
the way it was framed, or like the way it was constructed. I like it. The funny thing is, like, you see a well-built team. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I literally don't like 8 or 9 of your players, but I'm like, okay, I like the way you put it together. Like, I don't know. For me, like, Mekhi Lemon's a little too expensive. I wouldn't be surprised if Josh Downs outscores him, and I don't even like Josh Downs. So, like, I think Mekhi Lemon's probably, you know, I get it. You got the stack. I think he's probably a little overrated. I think JMO's a little overrated, bro. A little overrated. A little. I don't see how he outscores like Marv if Marv doesn't miss like, you know, 6 games or whatever he missed. So, like, you know, things like that. But dude, you see a well-built team. This is sick, man. CJ with the back stack. That's my kind of back stack. I'm not a Tank Dell guy, but dude, I love that back stack, man. That's how you build a back stack.
All right, let me do a little bit of housekeeping, and we're going to jump into our next draft here in just a minute. We got our road to 300 subs. We want to go ahead and bring your attention to that, as we are trying to get 300 subs here by the end of the best ball season. It's a lofty goal, but we believe we can do it with your support here in this hot best ball summer. We've been grinding these last few weeks since we came back, and we're going to bring you 4 shows a week. And if we do reach that subscriber goal, we are going to release for free to our subscriber community our week 1 DFS top plays, because yes, we're in this DFS streets pretty heavily too. So we release those for free along with our top picks in NFL, because we're going to be delving into those streets as well. And so road to 300 subs starts today. Let's go ahead and sub as you come in right now. Smash the like, hit the subscribe button, and let's just go ahead and get this, right? All right. Yeah, so we're going to jump into this next draft, and the fast puppy. So do you do a lot of these so far? A lot of the fast puppies? Or have you started?
I like to. I mean, I like all these contests because you can kind of, I can kind of like, if my take has changed on a certain player, I can kind of like hammer them a little bit more. You know, like someone I've kind of come around to. I mean, I was not really against him, but like someone I'm trying to get up now is Waddle. I'm trying to be overweight, a lot overweight. So like at first I was kind of like, you know, 8% guy, but it's like the more I'm looking at, like the vibe is just like, bro, I'm just like, man, because like I see the guys around him, and all my favorite guys are like, yeah, I used to get Zay, but now I can't get Zay. I can't get, you know, I can't even get Evans there. So it's like, man, like, I don't know. I'm trying to get more Waddle. So in those time box, that's why I'm trying to get more of certain guys that I think maybe I was a little bit low on. I should have been higher. What do you think about Waddle? You think the Waddle stuff is legit, or?
I think I love Waddle as a player, and I like the idea of him being on Denver in a Sean Payton system. I just don't trust this motherfucker Sean Payton. I think he's one of those dudes that will just rotate too many bodies in there. And so I'm kind of a little bit scared of that for Waddle, that even though they went and got Waddle, paid a pretty good premium, I'm not sure he's just going to get as much usage as he needs to get. That's the only thing that I would say, because Sean Payton just seems to just spread it around too much with too many players that he rotates in, shit like that. So, because they got a lot of receivers on the team, and those dudes aren't bad. I mean, they're not the caliber of Waddle and Sutton. So maybe he's just got in his head, oh, I finally got two dudes I can rely on, and he plays them a lot. But I'm still not sure that that's what he's going to do. So I don't see like a 28%, 27% target share for Waddle. I don't see something like that. So, but, you know, he can still come in around 22, 23%, and, you know, still smash, because he's an efficient kind of a dude. If Knicks can be kind of accurate, I'm not a Knicks dude either. I think he's pretty average. So I'm not as high on Waddle as I probably theoretically could be, based on that I do like him.
The one thing that was interesting was that, because I went back and watched like a lot of his routes, I mean Waddle's routes, and then I watched the way that Peyton was using certain guys like Troy Franklin, you know, and then once I get into like, dude, Troy Franklin outscored Justin Jefferson last year. I get it was a down year, but dude, he was giving you 25-point weeks. He was getting you, so I'm like, okay, well, if Waddle could do like that plus like, you know, 15% extra, I mean, he could do that.
Since he's way
like
better
that's the
than
kind
him,
of So like
I agree.
You know,
you might have showed me with just that case right there. So I think at his current, but you see where that guy pulled him up though, right? He pulled him up on the 3-4 turn. I don't think I'll be doing that, but mid to late fourth, I think I'm okay getting a few more shares.
But now Zay, dude, I'm telling you, Zay is gone. Olave's not there anymore. Like, who do you take, Garrett Wilson or Tet? Like, dude, Tet has a like 5'9", you know, quarterback. Dude, he's like Kyler Murray, but like worse. You know what I mean? Like, he's just
without the arm, huh?
Yeah, without the arm.
Because I think they kept saying that the skill set and the strengths of Tetaroa didn't really mesh with Bryce Young. Like, he couldn't really hit him where he likes to, you know, on the outside there. He can't really reach outside the numbers or something. Bryce Young. So this might not be a great match of Tetaroa and Bryce. You might not really see the real Tetaroa until they switch quarterbacks, and then you might get a bigger production out of him.
I think he'll be fine, but I think like Tet is not gonna smash like I don't want to say like Pickens, because like I don't want to compare anyone to Pickens, but like who could pay off in such a way. I don't think Tet's gonna be like, I don't think Tet's gonna take the next step with Bryce. Could he give you 1,007? Well, he just did. So yeah, I don't think he's gonna get you like 15, and you know, that's the part that's a little bit scary about that.
Yeah. Let me catch up with Chad. We're going to jump into this next job. Walker about to take Rice's job and go for 1,000. Hey, man, it's definitely not out of the reach, or, you know, if they really utilize him like that. But it's a little ambitious, but, you know, he might get 1,000 and like 700 or something. And then we got an MMA guy here. You guys watching Conor McGregor fight tomorrow? How about you? You watching Conor McGregor?
I'm probably not. Nah, I'm not really like, I don't know. Like, I've watched it when it was on, you know, like someone wants to watch it. I'm not really just like a sit down and watch fighting. I mean, like for the atmosphere in person, I think it'll be more enjoyable, I guess.
Yeah, I'm not a big MMA guy either. I mean, because to be honest, I started with the early MMA stuff, like the MMA 1, 2, the real MMAs where they didn't have no time limits and there was no, you just fought till somebody gave up. And that was like, it was brutal. And I kind of started off with that. And once it got kind of commercialized, I just never really get into it. So I'm not really a big MMA person. So me personally, I'm not screaming to go watch the McGregor fight. Although if it's on or something, okay, I'll check it out. But I'm not going to make an appointment TV or nothing. Ted is like 6'4". Bryce can just see the tip of his helmet, which is all he needs. All right, let's go ahead and jump into this next draft here on Fiesta Fridays with your guy Young Moolah and special guest ZeroFuhks. So we're going to jump into a fast puppy here. And so let's go ahead and give a countdown. Okay, we're going to jump into this fast puppy in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
You're on the wrong, you're in the slow one.
Oh, thanks for catching that. I didn't want to do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are entering the fast puppy right now. Yeah, I definitely didn't want no slow down puppy. Yeah, because the slow puppy is like half the prize pool or something, huh?
It's easier to, it's smaller finals, but dude, 200K? Like, man, I'm not gonna lie, like 200K, bro. I'm
200K for this one, and it's
I'm not messing with the
it's 1 out of 10,
bro.
1 out of 10.
Yeah, no, it's like last year's exact structure, which was a perfect structure.
Okay,
we don't need like a participation trophy asset advance rate.
Yeah, it's
bro.
1 out of 10,
like,
1 out of 10. 1 out of 10,
perfect,
375. Yeah, that's the same as last year, I believe. Yeah, you're right.
Dude, now they're doing like
2 out of
6 out of 12 advance rate contests. I'm like, bro, what is this like?
I know, like say participation trophy. Oh, I got an hour on the clock on the slow. I'm in a little Dalmatian slow. I got an hour left. I better make sure I draft as we get off. Yeah, we got the number 2 pick.
I love
so
that.
we're coming in with one of the backs, obviously, right?
Yeah. Well,
Bijan, do you ever take Chase here?
Yeah, I think you can make a case for Chase 101. I know like there's only one other person who agrees with that, which is I don't think that because of Chess Liam.
OTS the Bengals homer.
No, I know Chess Liam, he loves Jamar Chase, but he's the only other person with me on the I like Bijan though.
Yeah, Bijan, man. I go.
You're gonna hear me out, bro, about Bijan, bro. Let me ask you a question. How did Gibbs flip bro? Are we getting bored? It's like, bro, how is Bijan not the 101? I take Gibbs because I do 150 entries. I don't want 0 Gibbs. But if I have one draft, I had an FFPC draft today, best ball, like earlier. I was at the 101. I took Bijan. Why am I going to take Gibbs over Bijan? Are we getting bored? Like, it's Bijan. Like, I don't know. How do you feel about Bijan?
Yeah, our guy T-Fall Speed Dogs here at the 8. Bijan, to me, is I think it's splitting hairs. It really is. And I think the fact that Demo left the building kind of clears the runway for Gibbs, and then Algier leaving from Atlanta clears the runway for Bijan. So we might not have seen the ceiling for either one of these dudes yet, right?
I think we have. Okay,
I don't know. They could each get more work than they've ever gotten before this year, right? This could be the year where they get the most work, which we tend to think that more work means more production, but it doesn't always. But I'm just saying, I think there is an outcome where they can get their biggest workloads to date because those really good backups are no longer there. So I don't know. I think it's kind of splitting hairs, in my opinion. I could take either guy and feel safe, but both of them have high ceilings, and both of them can score a lot of touchdowns. The one thing I will give Gibbs, he has been putting a lot of them damn touches into the paint, man. He been scoring some touchdowns lately, last few years.
Yeah. I think like you basically said what I said, but in a non-controversial kind of like balance. And I was kind of getting more, I was getting a little bit, not hyperbolic, but I was like, dude, like if I had one draft, I would take Bijan. But like this, we live in a world where Gibbs is the 101. I take Gibbs at 101. I agree with what you said. I think the one thing I disagree with you is that, dude, if you look at both their workloads, how much more can they handle? Bro, they had an RB1 workload already. They had like 350, almost 400 touches, bro.
They could get one of them seasons where you give them even a few more, and basically, or maybe like more catches one of these years or something, right? Because Bijan, he didn't get 1,000, did he? Or did he?
He got 800. He got 800, and now he gets 2. Wait, he gets 2.
They might get one of them 1,000. He might get 1,000, right? If anybody can do 1,000, it'd be Bijan. I would say.
I think Gibbs. Oh shit, we're on the clock.
Oh, here we go.
We got?
Yeah, we're on the clock.
What's it looking by? Oh, okay. Man, Pickens, I kind of like Love again, bro. I see you got Love ranked ahead of Pickens. I mean, I'm into that, bro.
Oh, I do.
Yeah, you got Pickens pretty high. Look at that, bro.
Yeah. Well, because I don't trust Pickens, man. He's one of those dudes that could just go either way. He can get the moping and shit, and then you done spent the 2nd round pick, and this dude's moping around and tanking your team. But he's got hella talent too, and so I do take him though, but I'm not taking him here. I wouldn't, Like I wouldn't mind taking him here, but it's no big deal.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I'm cool with what I don't mind. Like sometimes you could. I mean, shit. Here, I'm kind of cool with him. Or we could actually. You just make this pick. You pick a wide receiver. I'm kind of.
Right,
I like it when we kind of like both a little. Just grab whoever.
I'm gonna go with Pickens. I'm gonna go with Pickens. Yeah, we'll take Pickens. We're gonna bank that he's in his right mind and he's really playing for that next bag, and he's gonna stay motivated all year. I mean, even if I personally think there's risk in that, I still got to take some shares because that's still a potential way that this turns out, right? He could be locked in all year for all we know. And then, maybe because I think talent-wise, there's not a big difference between him and Lamb, I don't think. I don't think there's a big difference. If you just go
you
by
can make
pure
the
talent.
argument. You can make the argument that CeeDee Lamb is not even. He's kind of like Amon-Ra, where Amon-Ra is not like the most gifted, but dude, he's just a dog. I think Lamb is not as much of a dog like Amon-Ra, but he's kind of overperformed his natural, like his physical traits. He's not like Marvin Harrison, who's underperformed. You see the Marvin Harrison photo? He's looking like a tight end, bro, and he's just like,
what's wrong with this guy? Why is he getting so much bigger? Is that like his response to all this criticism? I'll just go bulk up and be Mr. Hulk out there. That's not how you get better as a receiver. You better start running some routes.
Dude. He plays, bro. Your boy Trey, our boy now, Trey Tucker. He plays bigger than Marv. Marv plays like he's Josh Downs' size, bro. Like bro, you're 6'3". What are you, like 6'3"? What is he? 6'3" and 220?
Yeah,
he plays like he's 170, bro.
Right. Doesn't get contested catches and stuff. Like, how do you not just go moss these dudes when you got them, one-on-one? It's like this guy just lets the ball get knocked out of his catch area and everything. I'm like,
I hate that
big,
shit, man.
When big dudes play small, that's the most frustrating thing you can have when a big dude just plays small. It's crazy.
We saw it in spurts, bro. As a rookie, remember he had 28 points in the first half with Kyler? He had 28 points in the first half, bro.
Right.
Like dude.
But I am anxious to see how he performs this year with a clean slate, new coaching staff, Kobe behind. I'm anxious to see it, but I don't like the weight gain though. I don't like when receivers gain a bunch of weight. I'm kind of messing with that because I faded Marv like for 2 straight years. I was like below 4%, but this is the first year I'm like, when I see him in the 6th round, I'm like, dude, like I'd rather have him than J-Mo. Like, why am I? It's kind of like you bet on the talent eventually. Right. Like, I think Kyler was the limiting factor for him early on. I think Brissett's fine. So it's kind of like, could he be like a Olave kind of resurgence? You're getting him so cheap, bro. You're getting him so cheap. When you're getting talent, like you say, getting talent that cheap, it just pays to bet on it, because the upside is there, and if it doesn't work, okay, but he still can bring you something probably. It ain't going to be a total zero, but the ceiling is still pretty high. All right, we coming up in the 4th round. We got a 0-2-1 build. So you got hella Jeremiah Love. You got a lot of Jeremiah Love?
I don't. I was going to really quick. We have Spencer in here also. We forgot to mention him. There's Spencer's in the draft.
Yeah, TP Falls 8. Yeah.
Spencer.
Spencer's in there too?
Yeah, his is Thurman something. Oh, shit. We're on the clock now. Let's see what we got.
Okay, we'll get to him in a sec.
Yeah. Can't leave anyone.
Evans, Waddle. Want to go ahead and get
I can't see. Let's do Waddle. I can't see the players though. But...
We'll do Waddle. I forgot to switch it over, but I'll get your guy Waddle right here, and then I'll switch it over.
He's my guy now, man. He's my guy now.
We got Waddle. And,
man, Evans, Waddle has to be the tastiest. That's why, bro. You start 2 running backs sometimes. You get this double tap. I don't think this should be allowed, bro. Yeah, let's look at Evans, bro.
Okay.
Ooh, man, come on, bro. We got hold on. We're betting on, the running backs aren't the best offenses. Cowboys top 5 to 6, right? Even 8, top 8. Broncos probably top 12, maybe, I don't think they're gonna be that bad.
Hey, I like those
49ers,
Arizona offenses. I'm not low on the Atlanta, Arizona offenses. Like, I think those offenses are going to score some points, man. I believe. I
agree. Yeah.
So I think we got all good offenses right here.
No, but I mean, like the receivers are in 3 of the top, 12.
Yeah.
Cardinals don't need to be
and we can easily backstack these. We can easily or get the stack for these guys. The stacks will be available for us. So
I
that's
like, bro.
great.
Bo Nix is probably like. I know you said he's average, dude. He has like
He can
600
put up
passing
numbers
attempts.
though. Yeah, he can put up
Yeah.
numbers. So he's and like a real quarterback. He's probably average, but fantasy he can put up some numbers just because of the system he's in. So,
Bro, he's the quarterback 7 2 years in a row, and we get him at quarterback 15 in a landscape where like Stafford, bro, like Stafford is like bro, Stafford is being drafted as if he had the Drake May season. You know, like he's a 23-year-old. I was like, bro, he's like 40.
I might have 2 Stafford shares out of about 160
Yeah.
drafts or something. I can't pay that price on an immobile dude. He gives you zero rushing. So if he has any kind of a significant regression in his passing, he's gonna be like quarterback 15 or something, because all these other dudes with legs, you know, because when you're just getting nothing, I think he got 1 yard rushing or something. I think last year, 1 yard.
Yeah,
Like,
I have like 3 or 4%. I try to stack them, but that's Spencer. He just picked Watson. I see Spencer's in there.
Oh yeah,
But
Spencer,
you know, I try to.
at the 11
I do
hole,
try to stack them sometimes because, like, dude, he could be a bad pick all year and then like the DFS mindset. Sometimes some of the worst, you know, price players in DFS end up like you still need them. Like, you know, like the 10,000, like the in the salary cap, like $10,000 running back, and you're like, oh shit, like, but like sometimes you need them though. Like sometimes you do need them.
Yeah. Spencer
Sometimes
got
he
a
is
pretty
optimal.
strong start here. You got CD,
Who do you got?
Barkley,
Oh,
T. Higgins, Jacobs, Watson, Tyler Warren. Yeah, that's a
I
pretty
love
strong
Tyler
start.
Warren, man. I love Tyler Warren.
Yeah, he's especially with Pittman leaving. I think that vacates a lot of room across the middle for the big dude like this. He can eat.
Oh,
he can eat. Because a lot of his usage was getting eaten up in the middle by Pittman last year. They both kind of was operating a lot of the same spaces. Now this guy be free to, you know, occupy those spaces a little more. So yeah, Warren at his price, he could really outdo that price tag right there. Yeah. All right, so we're coming up in the 6th round, and we'll be tapping
Marv
right
would have
after.
been. Man.
I know, huh? Just barely missed.
Yeah. Wait, who's our receivers? We have.
We got.
I guess we get. Yeah.
Pickens, Waddle, Evans.
Yeah, I'll just grab like Pollard, man. I love Pollard.
Hey, I like Pollard too, man. I've been getting lots of Pollard. But
Pollard's
isn't Daboll a guy who doesn't usually use a lot of committee stuff? But he keeps talking about he wants to use Spears a lot too, though. But I thought he was a guy who likes to ride a dude. But do you remember that? Okay, what are we gonna do here?
Who do you honestly I kind of like Chuba, man, or I would just grab Chuba here.
I don't like Chuba at all, man.
You don't like Chuba? All right, well, let's grab Alec Pierce then if you like Alec Pierce.
Okay. We missed it.
Oh shit, we got Caleb.
Yeah, I missed it.
Hey,
bad.
Hey, it's all. Hey, man. Honestly, you know, Caleb.
Yeah.
Could be worse picks. I don't.
Yeah, it's one of those things where we'll figure it out. It's a pick that we don't got him stacked, but you know, there's a guy I like late. That's a flyer. He'll be there.
You're not okay. I thought you were talking about Cole Kmet for a second.
Nah, Ja'Day Walker. I think
so. That's a better. Yeah, that's a better. I like that more than the Xavier. What's his name? Xavier Thomas. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't think rookies coming into systems like that and sometimes struggle to get on the field, you know. And the fact that Walker, you know, did at least, you know, get integrated last year a little bit. I think he's one of those dudes that could probably, you know, occupy that third receiver role. And then if somebody, because they keep talking about Rome might not be 100%, man. So this dude might come up lame a few weeks or something. And, you know, that third receiver all of a sudden becomes the second receiver. So Walker's a big dude.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather do that than the Thomas guy. I have mixed, like, if I don't have Loveland, I do mix in some Kmet, because dude, like, you look at how much he was on the field, and now you have weaker receivers. I mean,
a Kmet bet is almost similar to the Mayer bet, you know, because he's going to be on the field, and then he got the contingency value too in case, you know, you never know, people get hurt, man, in this game of football, so we got to be looking at that. Dudes get hurt.
Dude, you play, bro. If we play DFS, like if you play DFS and Bowers or Loveland is out, Mayer and Komet are projecting for like 10 points, bro. Like plus, like they're projected for double-digit points. So like it's not a little bit either. It's a lot.
Yeah,
and he could just catch like 2 touchdowns, bro. If he catches two
touchdowns,
we're in the finals.
Those kind of games, yeah.
And all the Caleb teams with Rome and Burden, they're on the they're at the bottom because like their players, their star players aren't catching them, bro.
You sold me, man. We'll do a commit click late if we need to, if it's there.
Well,
and
I think boy Walker too, and then we'll just get them both.
Yeah, we can do them both 17th, 18th round. I don't mind. Yeah, we'll take commit first and then see if Walker's still there because nobody usually drafts Walker. Some people might try to draft commit. You never know.
Dude, you can take it whatever. Dude, no one's taking either way. Like,
say they both off the radar, huh?
Yeah, dude, I did some 20-round drafts and not even there. They don't go.
They don't even get picked there because people just got the rose-colored glasses on the guy like Loveland, like it's Loveland or nothing, right?
Yeah, dude, I see Kolar, Danny Bellinger. I've seen get drafted. I don't.
Kolar getting drafted. Bellinger. I'm like, what the hell is he drafting Bellinger for? He never did nothing in his life. How's he going to do something now?
I mean, I think it's reasonable, but why not also click commit then? If it's the same, it's probably a higher upside arc if you're getting a Bears tight end than like a Titans tight end.
Yeah. Okay. We
like,
got
what's the Titans gonna do, bro?
What we want to do here? We got a. We got a 1
Godwin if he's there.
3. Yeah, I like Godwin too, man. I like Godwin.
At 95,
especially at this price. Yeah, it's a great price for Godwin.
Man,
I take Godwin damn near the end of the 7, 10, 7, 11. I'll take Godwin.
Oh yeah.
Okay, who we going here?
I don't know. I'm cool with Pittman
like
again,
Corum?
bro.
Huh?
Not really. I don't really like him, but if you want him, I would probably take Pittman again, bro.
Pittman. All right, let's go Pittman. Yeah. Pittman is one of those guys you can't really go wrong taking Pittman. He's got such a good floor and he's a smart player. And that's what Rodgers really likes. And, being a Packers fan, he likes those dudes he can just count on over the middle. You're going to be in the right spot. I can throw it to you. You're going to catch it in traffic. And Pittman is one of those dudes. He'll pick up the system quick, and he'll know where to be and make himself available, big target over the middle.
You're looking at it the right way, man. That's why, bro, I don't care if you like Parker and I don't like Parker. If you think Caleb is the next coming of like Dan Marino, and I disagree, but I like the way you're at least like, maybe we're coming to the different conclusions, but I like the way you're looking at it. Like, actually, like football, I don't care about the spread. I don't care about the spread, bro. I don't care. Like Luther Burden's like yards per route run are inflated by so much based on that flea flicker bullshit 65-yarder against who's it, against the Bengals? Dude, you could have scored a touchdown against the Bengals, bro. Everyone scored a touchdown besides Rome. So I think you're looking at it the right way. That's why I like that, man. I like that.
You gotta kind of look at it from relationships and how people play, because sometimes people could be in a system where, hey man, that's not really how that team plays. Like say Rodgers wasn't quarterbacking the Steelers and Pittman went over there, and maybe some dude who's like these bum dudes are quarterback. Pittman wouldn't probably even have much value because they wouldn't really know how to target a dude like that and get him the ball. So, but the fact that Rodgers is there, they fit each other's skill sets.
The Steelers have 2 guys on the outside who are 6'4".
Yeah. And
they have Darnell the mounted bro as a 6th old lineman. I was like, bro. Like
that dude is a beast, man. When the Steelers play, I actually look at him blocking. This dude is pancaking dudes. He's knocking dudes on their back. And then he can, if they start getting him out in space and throw him a couple little balls, he can make a little damage too.
I watched the cornerback. I watched the cornerback try to hip drop him and couldn't. He's too big. It's like you couldn't even get him down, bro.
This dude is a big horse out there, man. And they probably talking about giving him a few more looks too. Okay, let's go ahead and switch our look here. All right, so we coming up in the 10th round here.
I mean, Baker at this price, I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, since we already got We're gonna have a
Yeah,
dual
and like
quarterback situation, but that's okay, right?
what
They both
dual
got
like
week
you mean?
10. They
Yeah,
both
I
got
was
week
actually gonna
10.
mention. Oh, let's grab them. So I
Okay.
think the bye, like, dude, can we just talk about this for a second? The bye week stuff is like,
Uh-huh.
people are looking at it so incorrectly. It's like, dude, if you actually, I went back and looked at like all my pods, and
Right.
like, well, let's make this pick. Oh man, dude, Jordan Mason's here. Oh my, how is Jordan Mason still here? Starting running back for the
Oh, well, let's
Vikings?
hold on. Let's hold on. Okay, he didn't take it. Yeah, I love Mason. I
Yeah.
got hella Mason. Let's
Yeah,
go,
I was
Mason.
clicking him over.
Hey,
I was
I
clicking
think
him
I
over
know what you're
Jones,
gonna
bro.
say. Let me see if this is what you're gonna say. So
Let's hear it.
you said people are looking at it wrong from the bye week situation. Whereas if the guys have the same buys, that means they're available every week except that week together. And so you're gonna maximize the points. Is that kind of maybe what you might
That's
say?
not even. I don't think it matters. Like, okay, that also, yeah. Like, there's a bunch of reasons why it doesn't matter. What you said is
Yeah.
also true. But it's like, dude, if I'm taking Caleb Williams at 74, maybe Caleb's not a good example, but if we take Bo Nix at pick 105,
Uh-huh.
dude, he's a smash. He can make up those 15 lost points throughout 13 other weeks. So, dude,
Right.
I shouldn't be taking Bo Nix or Baker or Caleb if they can't make up one extra point per week. That's a bad pick, probably, right? Like, why am I worried about that shit? Like,
Yeah.
and most years comes down to, did you have Rico Dowdle last year on a team? You probably advanced no matter what, right? Because he had those.
I did have some Rico, and he advanced you on those teams because he was such a late pick that overcame a lot of other picks. And I had hella Javante, so my late backs crushed. So that's why I don't go gung ho over all this early running back talk that you just have to do this. Nah, you can find dudes later in the draft that can have some big seasons too.
The last couple of years were the times to do it, bro. Because like I did this, the example I give. 2 years ago, we were expected to take Tank Dell over Derrick Henry, literally in the third round. Last year, we had to take Ladd over JT. Ladd was going over JT. And this year, I'm supposed to take like Javante over Zay Flowers, Olave, like real stud. Like that's like backwards, right? Like, shouldn't we be taking the studs at wide receiver and then worry about running back before or after that? It's just like, what do we do, bro? Javante now over Olave and shit? Like, come on.
I know. That's true.
Nah, bro. Ladd over JT and then nah, bro, no.
Yeah, Ladd. I'm not overly thrilled with Ladd. I think he's a good player, but I don't know if he's got enough juice to really kind of break that ADP, like to really just crush that ADP. He'll probably finish like right where he's at or something, but I'm not overly excited about Ladd McConkey.
I'm not. That's kind of how I feel, but like everyone's so excited
about the Chargers in general. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like,
all right.
bro,
So we
Harris,
coming up here.
Like, yeah, let's see.
Coming
what
up
we got,
right here. Do we need a tight end? We don't have a tight end.
Pull up the players. I can't see the.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Here we go.
All right.
We have 1450. I mean 2450.
I mean, this is a discount on Coker. I'm not like, I don't know if you like Coker. I don't like him.
Oh, I love Coker
that much,
man.
but that's it. All right, let's do it.
I love Coker. Yeah, I take Coker quite a bit.
I'll be honest, like I don't, but like around discount, I'm gonna mix them in. Oh, this is where I get my Coker. I don't get, dude. If Coker is good, I'm covered now.
Yeah. How do you think? What do you feel about Chig?
I love Chig. He's my most drafted tight end. I'm cool with Chig.
Let's put Chig in this one, since we need a
tight
tight end anyway. Yep.
This is like, we
got a 2-4-6-1. This is looking pretty good. Nice and strong.
If you look at my
every room is strong.
I'm curious what you think. Like I'm pretty like, I'll just say like in the first 100 picks, I don't really have a lot of guys like under like 3%. Like I pretty much mix everyone in. Do you also mix people in at the beginning, no matter what? But like the later it gets, are you kind of more concentrated?
I think the later it gets, I do that. I think the early, when I'm drafting early, I'm going more with my takes, and so I'm going to draft heavy just off of my takes. And then as the season goes on, as the draft cycle goes on, I start to say, okay, I got to bring my takes down because they're not going to be right as much as we think, right? We can all love our takes, but the reality is we ain't going to be right as much as we think we are. So then as the season goes on, I start to just go away from my takes as much and gain some exposures of other guys that I know are good. I just might not really like them, but I know they're good. So I just start adding them as the season goes on. And then I keep checking my exposures to make sure I'm kind of at the right levels for the exposures. I don't want to be too overloaded on this or that. And so I kind of do it like that. Hey, I want to play a little commercial break for you. A little commercial break as a Packers fan, because I see I thought we might get to some Packers this in these drafts, but we didn't. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop it anyway. This is a little homage to your Packers, right?
Now it's our time to pimp this game. City of cream witness a lethal pass in the tag. Charge it to the game, we keep playing. 17 weeks being my road to glory. Break it off for the buy-in. Lean on back, stack your chips on the table. Now you're ready for this story. Apathy, malaise and low energy, feeling the air. To me and my dog, creep on the scene. 2 aces drafted with high hopes. Lights, camera, action. Already learned the rope. Heavy hitters in the building, watch them stare as we play. Make on this field of green. From the Bay Lane marks, get on out the way. This here major talent now on display. 2 jokers in the deck, right? 2 black kings about to chuck deuces to the sky. Since you ain't really know, let the groove hit you while I proceed to go and make this play. So now you know. Stay on the sidelines if you choose. With these cards, we ain't gonna lose. We like the boogie.
That's a banger, bro. I love that. Dude, technically we did draft Josh Jacobs. We got Josh Jacobs last draft.
So. Oh, yeah, we did. We got some Packers love in there. We're up in 2 picks here. And we got man. This is a great team we got, man. This team is loaded.
This is sick. I mean,
we got every room is strong. So
Debo is cool. I like Schultz too. I mean,
Debo. I'm okay with Debo. Let's roll with Debo.
Yeah, and then I guess like next pick we can grab, if Rodgers is there, we can grab Rodgers.
Yeah, we do need a third quarterback.
I don't think we do, but I think because we don't have that much correlation, and we have is Rodgers still there?
Well, with the 2 out of 12, we don't want to miss a week of quarterback play with a 0, right?
Yeah. Let's do Rodgers because we do have we have Pollard, so we kind of have like a mini game stack. I kind of if we have a mini game stack, then it's kind of cool. Plus, I think Rodgers is probably gonna outscore, Cam Ward. He's gonna outscore.
Yeah,
he's probably gonna outscore CJ Stroud, and I have a shit ton of CJ Stroud. He's gonna outscore CJ Stroud probably. So.
Yeah, the odds would be that he would, but I mean, it could go either way. But you gotta like that McCarthy's back with him. That's the impetus that kind of gives Rodgers that extra edge this year. He's in a familiar setting with the system, added a couple weapons. Because what do you think of Jeremy Bernard?
I think
you can add him to this team.
Oh, for sure. I think he actually people comp him to a bunch of different players. I think he has a little Romeo Dobbs in his bag based on the hands. The hands look like Romeo Dobbs' hands, bro. He's not like Carnell Tate hands, but
right.
You see that comp a little bit, or
Carnell Tate doesn't drop nothing. Oh, you mean with Jeremy Bernard? What's the comp you giving again?
His hand, I'm not saying his route running, everything else, but his hands remind me of Romeo Dobbs, the way that Rodgers loved Dobbs because he was so sure in that red zone, bro. He was kind of I was actually going to say this earlier when Pittman went to the Steelers. I'm like, dude, this is Alan Lazard 5.0. This is not 2.0. This is Alan Lazard 5.0. Alan Lazard was like a cheat code in fantasy because he just does what's supposed to be done, bro. He's not flaky like these, the Worthies and shit. He does what's there.
Yeah, he gets the job done. And he caught about 10 touchdowns one year. I remember that Lazard year.
Oh, yeah.
Let me go ahead and catch up with chat real quick and let's see what's going on. Okay. Our guy, it's Gibbs, don't think it's boredom. That was the Gibbs B-John conversation. Gibbs might double B-John in TDs. It's possible, man. We got our guy Goofy Chicken Up in here. What's
Hey.
up, drafters? Hey, Moolah Zero. All right, what's up, Goofy Chicken? If you ain't subscribed to Goofy Chicken, Hartman, Best Ball Draft Addict, go ahead and subscribe to all those channels. Guys out here grinding, doing their thing. We got Fantasy Fitness, where our guy Zero appears quite a bit as a co-host. They're also there. I'll put these in the link in the description after the show. Go ahead and check it out as you watch the replay, if you're watching the replay. Took MHJ Senior a few years back to break out, though. Okay.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, I think he's one of those dudes that he's fitting that third year breakout mode now. You know, that old third year breakout we used to always do.
Yeah.
Harrison should be able to do that. Oh, we're on the clock.
Let's see what
yeah.
I can't see the players.
Okay. We got
yeah.
Bernard is gone now.
Oh, we need a tight end, I think.
Tight end. Let's see. Stowers, Jasicki, and Njoku.
No, we'll grab one. Yeah, we'll grab that one. Or
grab
take out quarterback and turn on I guess turn on the
Yeah, we already got quarterback filled up. So yeah, we just took Njoku. We needed a tight end.
Oh wait, could you scroll up? What else is there at the
we're gonna need one more tight end because we got 2 week 7s.
Let's grab Ray Davis.
Then we talk about Komet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we could grab him here. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's grab Komet as our little stacking partner.
Dude, I like Komet. I don't like him as much as Mayer, but I like Komet, bro.
Yeah, I like Komet. Komet's got ability, man.
Did we get him?
Did we get him? I thought I drafted him. I put him in the queue. But it's kind of stuck or something. Let's see what happened.
Oh, we got. Oh,
what? Now we got fucked. I put Komet in the queue.
Oh, it's fine. Whoa, shit. We'll get him in the next.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I started.
We kind of need it. We kind of need another running back. So, dude, this draft is building itself, bro. We don't even have to draft it.
2 misclicks and then it still worked out.
I just like, bro. When you I don't really misclick that much, but like, you know, if you ever misclick here and there, it's like, dude, you diversified. We did not mean to click Caleb in the first place. So this is just like we have to click. We have to do commit. We kind of have to commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
So I'm just putting Darnell in there just in case he's there because in case Komet is gone or whatever. But yeah, we should be able to get Komet.
Dude, if Komet is gone, whoever drafted Komet knows
somebody's gonna take a
football, bro.
they're gonna take a solo unstacked one-off Komet. That'd be crazy.
I'll admit I've had some Jared Goff stacks and I just tack them on at the end. If the guy I wanted is gone, I just what's the difference with him and Gesicki, bro?
Yeah, that's true. See, that's thinking deep, right? When you say, okay, I'm gonna just go ahead and stack the game with a guy. What if the score is 38-35 and Komet gets, like you say, 2 touchdowns and nobody thought of tacking him on in the end, you know?
The reason why I'm a little bit more into that is because I don't want to play the weatherman, right?
Right.
Okay, Chicago in January or the end of December, it's gonna be windy. You might not be able to take those deep ass shots. You might need Komet and Loveland, kind of, you know what I mean, or Burden. So kind of that, maybe it's sunny. Who the fuck knows? But
somebody took Mayer at the early 18th.
No, that's Spencer. That has to be Spencer, bro.
Spencer took,
Yeah, the propaganda of Komet is spreading, or not Komet. The Mayer, dude. Dude. I love Mayer, bro.
Yeah, because my buddy, he trying to get me to take some Mayer. He said he got about 10-11%. I'm like, man, that's a lot.
I have 18%, bro, in BBM.
You got 18?
18.
Wow, yeah,
I'm in on Mayer, bro. I'm in on Mayer.
All right, so it looks like our guy should be here. We're up in 2 picks.
I would be surprised if he was.
Yeah, this guy's got 2 tight ends. The next dude has 3. So, and he took another tight end.
Let's lock in Komet.
All right, we got our guy Komet. Yep.
Dude, this is a sick draft. This is like the collection of misfit toys, bro. This is like the Seahawks of last year. Darnold's getting benched, bro. For who was the quarterback that he was gonna get benched for? The mobile guy. What's his name?
Which team?
You remember the Seahawks last year?
Milroe.
Bro, and then people were like, Yeah. Oh, Darnold's gonna get benched for Milrow, and then Kubiak was like, "Hold on, watch this. We're gonna win a Super Bowl." That's
Yeah.
like this draft feels like that. Everything was like, bro, it shouldn't have been here, but we're gonna make it work. But we're gonna win a 200, 200K.
Hey, I'll tell you
Oh,
one
yeah.
of the sickest picks I've been making. I got about 3 shares now. I mean, and I think I might even get a couple more because it's one of those things where you just never know who goes down, right? But I got some
Yeah.
Joe Milton Dallas stacks as like an 18th round click, just in case, like Dak goes down at some point. You just never know, right? And then Milton, because I think Milton, if he gets in and plays like a few games, this dude will light it up. I don't have no doubts about that. This dude got a legs, he got a rocket arm, and then he'll have that system with those good receivers. If he gets on the field in case of some kind of injury or whatever, this dude will light up fantasy. I have no doubts about that. So I
clicked
did
him
a couple
in.
little.
I clicked him in Superflex. Like that's the ultimate ball knower. But like, I'll give you another one. It's like Jameis Winston. Like this kid Dart is amazing, but like the concussions,
he's always in the tent, right? He's always in the tent.
Dude,
So,
Milton Flacco and Winston have to be like, maybe one time out of 150 you mix them in. But
what if week 17, Dallas at the Giants, you got Joe Milton versus Jameis Winston? Wouldn't that be crazy?
If you did Derrick Henry stacks with Jordan Love, but once in a while you mixed in Malik Willis, you would have gotten there because Malik Willis scored 31 points, right? Like sometimes once you said you got 2 or 3 shares, that's probably all I would do. 2 or 3, maybe that's too much. But
and it's stacked. I got the stacks with it.
Yeah.
One of them is with Dak. I got Dak and Milton, and the other one is just Joe Milton with the Cowboys with CD and Pickens. I said, fuck it, I'm not even going to take Dak. I took a different quarterback just to be just wild. It was one of them wild kind of just drafts. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to just do something totally different. Maybe Dak gets hurt week 4. I'm not wishing it, but I'm just saying, you never know. And then nobody will have that draft. Nobody will have that.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
So
I like that.
I mean, I'm not relying on them, right? I got some other good quarterbacks, but, it's just he's the third quarterback.
I probably like the one without Dak more just because you're kind of like you are relying on 2 other quarterbacks, and then he's your third, but like Dak and him, and then you got I guess if you have a strong second.
Well, actually, my second is probably not that strong. I got because I'm just locking up Dallas. It's either be Dak or Milton, and then I got like a second that might be like a Shook or something like that.
Okay,
somebody like that.
Would you do it
just,
with
just different?
Would you ever do it with like a Mariota? Because like, dude, Jaden's like 190 pounds. He doesn't slide. You know what I mean? Like Mariota.
Any of those kind of spots where you think the quarterback could possibly go down, right? Because not that you're hoping it, but they've shown a history of getting dinged up. Dak has gotten dinged up. Jaden Dallin has got dinged up last year. Purdy is always getting dinged up. So I got some Mac Jones.
Yeah.
And these
Flacco,
are all these are all offenses that if the backup is in charge of these offenses, they got weapons to work with. So, I'm not averse to that, man. Like I say, you're not gonna do it 100 times or nothing, just a couple times.
Well, in the time box, dude, in the puppies for sure, because like no one's gonna draft him at all. Like you probably have you have the 2 Milton shares. I'm probably gonna do a Milton team today in your honor because I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do a Milton team today in your honor. That sounds sick. There's 225,000 teams, and you have the only 2 Milton shares. It's
you got to try to be. That's the whole thing. We trying to get to the top of 225,000. So this is bringing that DFS mentality into it. If you're trying to get a top of 225,000 entries, you're gonna have to have something a little different. Normally, right? Not all the time, but normally you got to have something a little different. That gives you that little edge, and that could be the difference, right? Because nobody's thinking of it. It happens. It happens to break your way. And you got that 1 or 2 teams that built it in already, while nobody else could build it in because they didn't think of it, like say, in these time boxes. You ain't got time to think of that in a time box if you ain't building it in right now, because something might happen later. Like, what if training camp starts? You know how they show training camp, all these highlights and stuff. What if they just show Joe Milton is out there just lighting it up? Even though he's the back, he still can be lighting it up in practice. And then people start thinking about it. Oh, I better draft a couple shares of them or something. So I think of what could possibly happen moving forward. That's why I like drafting right now, even because people aren't predicting what's going to happen yet in the training camps. But I'm trying to predict some of this stuff to where, hey, this guy's going to be looking good. I already know. That's how
That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel too. Yeah.
That's why I'm so
and
high.
when you're,
because I think Tootin is going to come out the gates killing it in training camp. Watch. Tootin is going to be lighting it up, and he's going to be getting long runs. They're going to keep saying, hey, Tootin broke another long run today. Tootin did this. And then people going to be like, oh, yeah, this guy
Tootin,
really
man. That one, I'll be honest, I'm trying to warm up to him. That one is, I'll be honest, and like maybe you can respect what I'm going to say it in a very nice way, but he's kind of like Omarion Hampton, where if he didn't, because I actually liked his college tape, if he didn't play last year, I would be more interested. What I saw from him last year was so actually, like, I don't care about his analytics. He looked, bro, horrible vision. He's outrunning the blocker. He's running into his own blocker, and the blocker falls because he's so fast. Like, he doesn't even wait for the whole, like, I was saying, like, that kind of stuff scared me. Like, if you tell me, like, he can clean it up, if he can clean it up, then I'd be, like, I have, like, 5%. I'm not, like, fading him, but, like, is there something you could, like, could he improve?
No, that's fair. That's fair. I saw
some
of that too. But then I looked at also some of the games because there's a couple of people that had some good breakdowns of some specific games where he did look pretty good. And then I watched that playoff game. This is what stands in my mind in that playoff game against Buffalo, where Etienne was kind of grinding out yards. They was playing, kind of grinding out the yards. And then every time they brought Tootin in, he would just rip off 18 yards, 23 yards. He ended up with like 3 for 51 in that game. And I think sometimes you go throughout a season, these younger dudes, they kind of are thinking too much maybe. And so I think by the end of the year, he probably was just reacting now. And so I saw a little bit of growth to where in a big playoff game, this is a big moment, the biggest game of the year, this dude was out there getting busy. If they'd have gave him about 10 touches, he'd have had 100 yards because he put up 3 for 51. But, and I just saw something there that he had a little extra gear than the other dudes on the field. And I was like, oh, this is going to bode well for next year. And then once they let Etienne go, I'm like, the runway's clear for Tootin, man. I'm all on Tootin, man. And I understand the other side, but I'm not coming off of this one.
I'll try to get him to 8% because were you in on Etienne last year? I guess because I was trying to find some, because I was like, Etienne is my guy last year, like 25%, but I'm like, I don't want to do the stupid thing of 2024 where I just went so big on one guy and then like 40% one guy, 10%. So I did mix in Tootin, I mixed in Tank, but I was like, no, if I have one draft, it's Etienne. So like, I love Etienne, but like, did you like Etienne? Basically, I'm trying to find someone that loved Etienne last year that loves Tootin this year, because I feel like most of them love Tootin and hated Etienne. So like, how were you on that one?
Hey, let me catch up with chat. There's a couple people that want to shout out here, and then I'll answer that question real quick. Okay, it's got a guy. You guys are drafting a killer squad. So Breaking Best Ball, who's TSP Falls.
Hey,
he likes our draft, and we'll go ahead and review their team quickly. Hey, I'm having a ball here, man. You want to do another draft?
Yeah, this is great, man. Friday, we're just having fun, bro.
We'll rip another one, man. We'll rip another puppy here. And we got our guy, Bayou Bingle. He's always in these streets, man. He's always this guy is one of the better streamers out here. I think he's a low-key, really good genius kind of dude, the way he puts his show together. I always respect Bayou Bingle. Bayou Bingle Fantasy Network. Go ahead and subscribe to this guy's channel. He's got all the greatest production you'll see out here. And thanks for coming in. We got our guy, Al Boogie. Well, what's up? Al Boogie. All right, and we got Spencer's. He took Mayor for 0. He gave you a shout out. He took Mayor for you. You convinced him.
Dude, I love Mayor, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some shares now, man. Is your Mayor bet on contingency, or do you think he has standalone value? I see he has nice upside and a pretty good talent. Just got buried by Bowers. So he's asking you this question. Do you think he has standalone value?
Yeah, obviously. It's both because like a lot of players that you take in the last round, a lot of players you take in round like 12, Travis Hunter, it's mostly, dude, he's going to play less snaps than Mayer. But I'm just saying, like, Mayer, my projection is he's going to probably play 60% of snaps because a lot of 11 personnel is going to be Mayer plus Bowers plus Trey and Naylor. It's not, you're not going to take off Mayer to run Besh, right?
Right.
You're not, bro. You're not enough of the time because Mayer does a thing very, very well. So if you look back at the Saints, when the Saints,
that's exactly what I was going to say. That's exactly what I was going to say,
bro.
When Kubiak was there, right?
Bro, it was like Juwan Johnson 2 touchdowns, Foster Moreau 2. It's like, bro, okay, like, bro, Kamara looked like
I'm with you.
I was like, what is Genty gonna do with it, bro? Like Kamara on the downturn, like, bro, is Mayer better than Foster Moreau for sure? Like, is Bowers like the wide receiver 1? Yeah, dude. That's like a 11 personnel, but it's basically a 12 because you got Mayer, Bowers, Trey, and Naylor with Genty, bro. That is actually like that's a sneaky offense. That if Mayer has a 2 touchdown game and Bowers has 2 touchdowns in the same game, are you like I wouldn't be shocked. I'd be like, oh, that's Clint Kubiak magic. Like, dude, I think
the plan that Kubiak had last year for Seattle was to run a lot of 2 tight ends with that Arroyo kid, but I think either he wasn't getting the system correct or he got hurt or something that slowed his progress down. But he planned to run a lot of 2 tight end sets last year, but he really couldn't get to it. So I think that's a big part of his approach. And he's going to bring that to the Raiders where Mayer will have some standalone value for sure. Yeah.
Did you look at the snap? Dude, look at the snap counts for the Saints tight end room.
Right.
2024 versus Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore, it's like Juwan Johnson, 90% of the snaps. Before that, it was like, bro, it was like 3 tight ends getting like between 80 and 60%. 3 guys. Yep. Foster Moreau got like 60% of snaps. So Mayer's going to get less than Foster. Dude, Foster Moreau is a good player. I'm not like, this is like Parker Washington's a good player. Michael Wilson's, bro. Michael Mayer, people were drafting him last year hoping he got traded. That's how good he is. You remember that?
Yeah, that was a good point. Yeah.
Why would you trade him? He's so good. Why would you trade him? Like, what? Trade him for what?
He can block too. He blocks too. So he's one of those guys that could be on the field because he's going blocks and can catch. So yeah, I agree with that, man. And then they the wide receiver room, like you said, Jack Bash, Thornton, these dudes are going to get less than their fair share of snaps. So there's a lot of snaps available for a guy like Mayer.
Like, I'll be honest, like I'm a Trey bro. Can I tell you how much Trey Tucker I have? Do you want to know how much Trey Tucker I have? I have
how much Trey Tucker you got?
At this point, it's a little bit down.
I'm gonna check and see how much I got, and then tell me how much you got.
I don't think anyone has more than me, so
I probably don't, but I got a lot. Let me see.
I just want to surprise you because you're a Raiders fan, so it's like more special. It's not like
I'm gonna tell you how much I got first. That's why I say let me tell you how much I got first, and then let me see how much you got because you probably got more than me. But let me just see.
I got too much. I have too much.
I got 23%.
Okay, I like that.
You got more than that?
I just be honest. Like if you if you have 20 to 25+%, you're sharp. I'll just say that. I have like 52%. Okay, I have 52%.
Okay.
And I'm just saying, but with that said, Mayer's target competition is not that severe because he has Trey Tucker is good, Bowers is good. He's competing with Naylor for targets, bro. I'm just saying, like for the Mayer thing, it's like, okay, Naylor's Josh Palmer. He is. I like Josh Palmer. I drafted Josh Palmer in the 150s 2 years ago on the Chargers and the Bills the next year. I like Josh Palmer, but dude, Mayer slam Mayer, bro. I'm just. Mayer all the way.
I'm gonna get some, man. Let me see what they saying in the chat. Okay, that was the answer to that, and then we got Al Boogie chiming in. Zero, the man, super sharp. They giving you your props.
Al is
Al Boogie.
Al is sharp.
Al is sharp. I see him in the chats and in the discords. Yeah, he's definitely a sharp view. All right, man. Let's do one more, man. We're gonna rip another one.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's do it.
You down?
Let's do it. Yeah, I'm down, man. We got. Well, I like the last team, but we got to both admit that. There was a few picks that we would have done even a little bit different. So this is redemption.
Because we got
this is the redemption.
We got the auto click on Caleb, and there was another one that got auto click Mike Washington, but it still turned out good. But yeah, we good.
It
All
was
right,
correlated
let's
though.
go
Mike
ahead and review a
Washington
couple
was.
teams though. We forgot to review
Oh
a
yeah.
couple teams here.
Oh yeah. I
We'll
want to
go-
see what
we're gonna-
Spencer and
Yeah, we're gonna
who
do
else
it
was in
quick
there?
though. So let me go ahead and see. What was that?
That was a
Fast
fast puppy.
Fast puppy. All right, so let's go and do it quick.
Oh yeah. Let's see what we
We'll
got.
go over
I
our
don't even
team
think
real
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
we
do
forgot
our team. You do Spencer's team. I'll do our team real quick. So we went with a 3-5-7-3. We got Caleb, Baker Mayfield, Aaron Rodgers. So we had a couple misclicks, but we had to work it out one way or another, man, because shit happens on stream sometimes. But we got Caleb, Baker, Aaron Rodgers, a real solid room, even with the misclicks. And then the running back room, yeah, I like this running back room. We got Bijan, Jeremiah Love, Tony Pollard, Jordan Mason, and a contingency guy, Mike Washington. You just never know. And plus, he might get mixed in a little bit, right? He might make a few big plays, and they think, hey, man, we got to keep giving this guy a few carries. And
He
then we
might
got
have a
Pickens.
similar touches to like Keaton Mitchell. He might be like kind of Keaton Mitchell-y, get like 5 touches. That's all you need.
Exactly. 7, 8 touches sometimes, it depends upon the game flow, right? You know, and then we got George Pickens, Jalen Waddle, which is a guy that we both probably want to start getting a few more shares of. And we got Mike Evans. You seem to get really excited with that combo of Jalen Waddle, Mike Evans. So I think I'm with you on that one. Then we got Godwin at a falling 8 picks past ADP. And then we got Mr. Consistency, Michael Pittman Jr. We got Jalen Coker at a falling round. He fell the whole round. Jalen Coker. And then we got Debo. So we added another guy who's not signed, but we all expect him to sign somewhere. I won't be surprised if he ends up in Indianapolis, man.
That would be
Someplace
a great
like that.
bro. That would kill Downs because he's such a good run blocker. That would literally like, bro, you're gonna be running Debo, bro. Like,
Yep. That would just put a big damper in that. Downs ADP will start sinking fast if they sign Debo. And then our tight end room, we went with Chig and Njoku and Cole Kmet. Oh yeah, I like this one, man. This is a good one here.
what do you think about? I was thinking like I have a lot of Trey Tucker, but I was like, dude, like would Debo not be a great fit with the Raiders if you guys wanted like a veteran? Like he's like not bad for the Kubiak.
Yeah, I think if Kubiak kind of sought a role for him, is that maybe use him kind of like Shanahan used to kind of use him, you know, a lot of underneath stuff and give them the jet sweeps, you know, stuff like if they figure out if they want to do something like that, maybe he'll fit. But I just don't think the Raiders are adding anybody. Unless somebody goes down. But you know, we'll
Colts,
see.
Yeah, Colts would be sick. I'm bro. If it's the Colts, we're rich, bro. Because like that's gonna be such a good fit with Shane Steichen, bro. Oh my god.
Hey, you go ahead and review our guy
right.
Spencer Thurman's team.
Okay, so
best
right
ball
off the
draft
bat, my favorite thing in drafts you don't do it on purpose, but you get the narrative. Like Jordan Love with Malik Willis reunited, bro. You're gonna be, bro. If you win 200K with this, you're gonna be like, bro, they reunite. I like that, man. Jordan Love, Malik Willis. You add Geno Smith.
Just split them apart now, and they they can do their own thing in separate spots. Yeah.
I like that quarterback
Geno.
room.
And then you got 5 backs.
Oh, Saquon, Jacobs, Rico, Rashad White. I love Rashad White. Algier. I love, man, this is like he picking all my favorite players. He wants a good grade and he's gonna get it though. That's the problem. He's gonna get it. I like that.
I think out of 11 hole, this is strong. Yeah, this is real strong
yeah.
out of 11 hole.
You got CeeDee Lamb, you got T. Higgins, Christian Watson, my boy Alec Pierce, Shaheed Spiker, Flournoy for the double. You know, I like that. Getting a little double Cowboys. You got Ted Hurst. That's just like, I swear, bro. I see him click Ted Hurst every draft I'm with Spencer. It's like it's like Ted Hurst, Zachariah Branch. Like, bro, I know he loves those 2 rookies. I mean, dude, at 203, I'm into that. What's he got at 10 end? Let's see what he got. Oh, you didn't even need Dulcich with that. You got Warren. Oh, it's a stack though. It's a stack. Okay. Dude, Warren, Dulcich, Mayer, you just, bro, I don't know. Like, I'm actually worried with Njoku with this shit. Like,
yeah, I think I like the stacking of Willis with Dulcich. That's my favorite Miami stack for sure. I take Dulcich every year. I don't take hardly none of those receivers with Willis. So
Yeah,
I love this team.
I
Man.
clicked a little bit of Caleb Douglas, a little bit interesting, a little bit.
Yeah,
But his
mean,
route tree is so limited, bro.
yeah, I like this team, Spencer. This is a strong team, man. This is definitely a strong team.
Yeah.
And so we got one other person here, our guy.
Yeah, it was 8-hole, I think.
Falls SB Dogs. Yeah, breaking best ball out of the 8-hole.
3663. Giving a shout out to Fareed, BBM4 winner, who won with a 3663.
Yeah, that was his build, 3663.
Yes.
So we got Stafford, Bryce, and Mendoza. So let's see how he worked this out. If he got some good stacks with that one, because he's out of the 8-hole. Let's see how he worked it. Chase Brown, Javonte Williams, Chuba, Keaton Mitchell, Damon Claiborne, which is an interesting pick, and Kamani. He went with Kamani and Keaton.
I like that, actually.
Yeah, you got both of them. He's basically saying, well, this guy might go down, and then I got the 2 backs left standing. Possibilities. And then you got Amon-Ra, Lab McConkey, Devontae Adams. I figured he must have had Devontae since he got Stafford. Parker Washington, Wan'Dale Robinson, and Jaden Higgins. Tight ends, Laporta, Hawkinson, Cade, Otten. Okay, so with Bryce Young, he has Chuba. He just got Bryce Young and Chuba.
Oh, we took his Coker. Well, he passed on Coker. That's
he passed on Coker. Coker slid. Yeah, he wasn't getting him that far to fall, but I don't know.
140.
I think I might have added like Brazel or something, maybe late to this roster.
That's good. I think it's good enough. I mean,
yeah, maybe instead of taking one of these backs, I think I would have just threw in Brazel just to give me a potential home run threat at the receiver.
But let's be honest, when you take Claiborne, you kind of need a 6 because Claiborne's nothing, right? So you kind of do need he has 2 chargers, so he only has like 4 running backs.
What if Aaron Jones gets hurt? Doesn't Claiborne immediately step into a role? Because Jordan Mason's not really a passing down dude. So
he's like okay. Well, Jordan Mason is not a long down and distance back, but he can catch passes. Like you're not gonna do like Rashad White with him and 3rd and 11. You're not. Yeah, but I think I mean it could hit, but 180 pounds, bro. You gotta. I don't know, man. It kind of worries me with these small, fast.
Yeah. So our guy, he said he had barely any stacking, but yeah, you had a little bit, But it's all good, man. That was a good team, breaking best ball.
Hell yeah.
And our guy Spencer, he went from 2 to 3% Tucker, and I'm up to 13% now. Now thanks to Zero's persuasion the last few months. Zero was at 80. You had 83% of Tucker at one point.
That was in super flex, but
okay.
I had dude, when he was at the 180 to 190 range, I probably did have 80% because I'm like, dude, if he gets hurt, nothing, whatever. But if how could he fail this? Bro, 180, what that? Bro, Trey Tucker and people talk about him like he's like an undrafted free agent. He's a 3rd round good prospect. Him and Alec Pierce were lighting the league up with Desmond Ridder of all people. It's not the league, but the college scene. Bro, he was balling with Desmond Ridder, bro.
This guy has the traits of and the trajectory of a dude who could actually have a breakout year this late into his career, like a 4th year kind of breakout. This guy's got some ability, man. He's got the rack ability. He's got agility. He can get deep. If they really give him a solid role, I won't be shocked if he gets 1,000. My
comp, my player comp for him is for Trey Tucker. Just the style of play. This player is a little bit better of a talent, but he's literally he reminds me of Zay Flowers so much. Just the way that he can win on all 3 levels, bro.
Yeah, similar size height. And everything.
Yeah. Decent blocker.
And get open right away with the releases.
Yeah.
Jukes off the line. Yep. All right.
He's a better blocker than Zay even.
Yeah, we got a guy nice and blunt in here. What's up?
Hey.
Let's go. Appreciate you coming on in. Subscribe to Nice and Blunt if you aren't already. He streams every single night out in these best ball streets. Thanks you for your support. And I've appeared on Nice and Blunt show a couple of times. I appreciate going on this show each and every time. He's such a good host. And so we're going to go ahead. Let me just go ahead and play a little commercial as we head into this other draft. This one will be quick.
I know you don't smoke weed. I know this.
Noodles with no peggy. Cereal with the canned murk, the powder murk, no murk. Waffles, no syrup. Jelly, no jelly. Nothing.
It's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
With the canned murk, with the powder murk. Waffles, no syrup.
All right, you're joining us here on Fiesta Fridays here at GAB Sports with your guy, Young Moolah, and we have special guests in the house. We've been cranking out 2 drafts already with ZeroFuhks. You've seen him in these streets. He's one of these dudes that just grinds the drafts of the dailies as well as the best ball streets. So he's out here giving strong takes, giving strong advice, and we appreciate him coming on with us today. And so we're going to jump into another draft right here. The fast puppy. So we're going to go ahead and count it down right here. So we're going to jump in the fast puppy in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're in the fast puppy right now. Oh, 1 left. Hope you got in.
These feel so crazy, bro. I remember I got into one. It was plus 11. I took a sip of my water. 2 seconds later, it's like, I was like, what? Oh shit, we got nice and blunt.
We got nice and blunt in here. We got T-Fall, SB Dogs. We at the 9 hole.
We gotta load up all the Chargers in the queue, yeah, bro.
We got a goat in the number 3. I always see him in the dailies.
Oh yeah, he's winning like everything, man.
Yeah. And then we got, I don't know many other people, but if you're in the chat and you're in this draft, go ahead and let us know. All right. And go ahead, smash that like on your way in. Also, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. You're in a safe space here with GAB Sports. Let's go ahead and do this, Brutus. So we got the 9 pick. So do you have a preferred draft slot? I know you probably like me. I don't care where the hell I'm drafting. We're going to make it work, right? You got to make it work.
I don't,
no matter what.
Yeah. It's complicated because, like, I mean, dude, what's a bad draft slot? Like, what's right. I mean, I guess like 5 is bad, but I could just take CMC, JT, or like, it's not like, what is bad about it? You know, like there's nothing.
Because certain rounds, like you might not love the first round choice, but certain rounds in the middle are going to be very good, right, to you. So yeah. I don't worry about the draft spot. If I want to pull up a guy at the 5, 6, because I don't really like the dudes ranked right there, shit, I'll just pull him up. So
yeah, I think at one point, my favorite draft spot at one point was pick 4 because Puka was pick 3 and I could get Jamar Chase. And dude, every draft I could get AJ or like I could get Bowers and then AJ or like I was just getting like bro, like I'm getting like AJ Brown in the 3rd round. I'm getting like he's not gonna fall to the 3-4 turns. Like you could start these drafts back then, like dude, you get like Drake London and then get Bowers in the 3rd round, bro. You can't get that. So like now it's like the 2-3 turn is so. It's like, bro, like let me pull up Zay Flowers, let me get Olave. Just like, what's the difference between like Jeremiah Love? Is he gonna get like 900 yards this year? Like, is he even gonna get like how many yards are you gonna get, bro?
All right, we up next here. Let's see who we want to get.
Oh, Amon-Ra. Wow.
Oh, Amon-Ra is still available. Let's do it, right?
Yeah.
We'll take Amon-Ra.
Dude, Amon-Ra, bro. I was pulling him up to 5 sometimes, bro. I love Amon-Ra.
I've done that too. I mean, we got a lot of similar thoughts, man. So I've taken Amon-Ra at 5. No doubt about it. This guy is like probably the most consistently good dude where you just kind of know his range is always going to be within a certain high floor with some ceiling too. You know, he just doesn't disappoint, man. Year in, year out. Amon-Ra is going to deliver.
That was the funny part. In year 3, because the first 2 years he doesn't score touchdowns. 10, 10, 10. Like every year since 10, 10.
Right.
Oh yeah. I'm kind of cool with little Omar Hampton. What do you like here?
Hey man, I'll take Hampton for sure. Yeah.
If we don't take him, then I mean, Nice and Blunt's gonna get him. We gotta get this.
We're not giving him a Blunt. Not on my screen. Nope.
Nah.
Plus at this price, I think he just has so much touchdown equity on that team, especially with their offensive line returning to health. I mean,
yeah.
even if he's not probably the greatest back, because he's a good back, but I think he does have a few deficiencies. But in this offense, he should be fine though, running behind that line, and they're going to be in scoring position. So I won't be shocked if he gets 15 touchdowns.
This one is just different for me than it is with like Tootin, because last year coming out of college, it was like, dude, Genty and then Judkins and Omarion Hampton, or those three were just like complete like profiles, complete. You can say he doesn't catch passes. He's not gonna catch 90, dude. He can catch 40 or 50.
He can catch, he can catch better than people think. Yeah.
But he was so sick coming out. I think his ceiling is still that high. It's just he's a little, like you said, he's not like fully refined, right? He needs to work on. He needs to polish that, bro. Like, he needs to polish.
But he's such a good athlete that sometimes these athletes, if they get the right kind of like coaching behind them, because a lot of people don't realize that you got pretty good coaches in college. You got great coaches in the NFL as far as like knowing their positions and stuff. The position coaches in the NFL, like the running backs coaches, are normally dudes who played running back and all that. So they can give you all the little secrets that they know and all that. So you can improve a dude's ability if they got the talent just through the coaching at the NFL level. The offensive line coaches are great. Defensive line coaches. NFL to college coaching is like night and day. So I don't want to hear that people like in college didn't do this or didn't do that. Well, they didn't have the greatest of coaching. They just probably was just going by their talent level in college. And the coaches just was like, hey, we just got this talented dude, put him out there, coach him up a little bit, but they're not as good at coaches as there are in the NFL.
I was underweight Hampton in the pre-draft, but I did most of my entries before free agency. So like that was when, that was before Kubiak signed with the Raiders. Genty was at pick 17. But it's like, dude, at this point, it's like, what's the difference between Chase Brown over Hampton? No, bro, come on. Like,
no, I'm not taking
Chase Brown over. No, bro, that's like
I'm not taking Chase Brown over Big Dog. Hell no, I'm taking Big Dog 100% of the time over.
We kind of got to a point where I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna draft Hampton because like I'm not doing the Tank Dell over. It's not that bad, but I'm not doing Tank Dell over Derrick Henry type shit.
Right. Yeah.
Oh,
all right,
man.
so we had 3.9. Uh-oh.
I love Zay
Flowers.
How do you? I love Zay. I think.
Yep. I'm right on that one. Zay Flowers. Yeah, I'll take Zay right here, man.
You know what's the most like? I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's in bad faith. Like, oh, he doesn't score any touchdowns. Like, bro, he had 5 receiving and 1 rushing touchdowns 2 of the last 3 years. Like, dude, Declan Doyle. I would be surprised if he doesn't use them more. And he's not going to be Mike Evans. More. Can we get 15% more? 15.
Yeah.
That's 8 touchdowns minimum. Then if it 15% more.
And a guy like this, okay, he hasn't scored touchdowns to date at a high rate. You don't think there's a possibility he can have a 9-10 touchdown season at some point in his career, just as like your best season? And this type of offense attached to Lamar, he could have 9-10 touchdowns. I would never rule that out. And even with this kind of dynamic ability.
What do you like here? I'm kind of open to all these guys, man. Like you want to like whatever receiver Jacobs.
Either want some Garrett Wilson or we got Amon Ross.
Let's do Burden, bro. Let's do Burden, man.
Let's do Burden.
Let's do Burden, bro. Let's do.
You don't have to convince me of Burden. I got tons of Burden.
Yeah, look, man, I'm drafting with you. I know you like the Bears. Here's my thing. Let me take Burden. I won't take Caleb. I'll play through Goff. I can still draft Burden. I don't have to fade Burden because I think it's Caleb is the expensive part. Not Burden is a little expensive. Rome is fine. Loveland is
position players. You're just looking for that game correlation where the position players can go off. And this is the perfect environment. Like you said, it could be cold. They're going to have to throw shallow. Burden is one of those rack dudes. Get the ball in his hands. He can take it to the house. Those types of players make plays on cold days.
I guess I shouldn't say that. I'm not predicting that it. Like I'm 85% sure it's going to be real. It's going to be windy. I know that.
It's going to be windy in the Chicago area for sure. Have you ever been to one of them stadiums out there, like Soldier Field or Lambeau Field or anything? Did you ever go there?
I haven't, but I've been out to by Candlestick, with the 49ers. Like, that was. But that's not even Chicago.
The wind always blew. Yeah, the wind always, but it was a swirling wind too at Candlestick. Yeah, they always blow out
So
there.
I don't know, bro. I don't want to get too precise, bro. It's just like I'm pretty sure that Caleb is not worth, you know, I don't see how he pays off this. Like, it's kind of like we do it in a range of outcomes. Like in DFS, it's like, you know, certain players are better picks because they're undrafted, but that's like different. Like, how many seasons does he pay off? Like quarterback 5 or 6? Like, I mean, shit, man. Like Bo Nix at quarterback 15 looks a little appealing. I'm just saying, but
it's almost a bet that you're just betting on the ultimate ceiling. Because I don't think it's out of the question that he has an MVP like season this year. I think he can take that kind of a step, but that's kind of what you're paying for too, almost. So I get what you're saying, but it's one of those things where if certain weeks in the postseason where I look at the Bears as one of those type of teams, they could just break a slate in the playoffs. So that's why I'm kind of heavy on them. I think they can explode at any given moment, like as a team. Like I won't be shocked if Caleb has like a 380, 4-touchdown type game.
I can see that.
And then all these dudes eat. So I'm rolling with offenses mainly as my kind of approach this year. So I've identified several offenses that I will just rock with, and the Bears are one of them. And to where I'll just stack these teams all over and over and over and over.
Oh, there goes Rome. So you got a Bears believer. There goes Rome.
He went Rome already.
For us at
let's see what we're looking like. We're coming up.
I can't see the
we're on the clock right now. We got
what's looking like?
Oh, we got Lamar again. We gotta go Lamar again.
Hey, let's stack them up. Yeah, let's stack them up. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, once we got Flowers and Lamar comes to 5, I don't pass on Lamar late. I do pass on Lamar now that, like, you know, if you get a but if you get like a Judkins faller, I feel like, you know, because we saw Lamar fell all the way back, so like it's possible. Like I do stop sometimes. I don't even. Have you ever seen Lamar fall as far as we got him last? You have?
Maybe not. I've seen him go to like 63. Not
we got him at 69. I was like, I was shocked when we turned on the board and he was at the top still. I was like, what? Lamar 69.
Yeah. I mean, if DJ Moore comes back, I like DJ Moore. Otherwise,
what about this guy?
I like Marvin Harrison a lot, bro. I'll just say that. If he's there.
Okay. I'm okay
if
with it.
DJ Moore is there, I'm cool with DJ Moore though. I'm not into. I don't know.
You don't like Price?
I mean, shit. All right, let's do DJ Moore, bro. Shit, I'm not
DJ
gonna.
Moore? All right.
Dude, okay. Do you want DJ Moore? Because, bro, I'm so in on DJ Moore, bro. At 64,
I'm taking DJ Moore at 64 for sure. When you attach to these types of quarterbacks, and you could potentially be the number one with the on this type of offense that you know is going to score a bunch of points.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, I'm in, especially when they fall. This is the season to get the fallers, man. When you falling right now, scoop them.
Top 3 projected in total touchdowns, Bills, and we're just being like, no, DJ Moore wasn't that efficient when he was competing against Loveland, Rome, and Burden, who everyone's excited about, who hates Caleb. He hates, DJ Moore hates Caleb. He was talking so glowingly. Did you see the interview where he, after Fields left, he's like, dude, I like Fields. Why did you get rid of? Like, he basically, I don't think he said, why'd you get rid of him? He's like, I like Justin. I mean, so bro.
Yeah, him and Caleb never connected, and you can tell they just didn't vibe. So this is a good move for both guys. You know, getting the younger dudes out there that he kind of can grow with, Caleb, and then DJ Moore going to his best quarterback of all that he's ever had. So
and he's going back to Brady, who loved him. You know, Brady, he loved him, bro.
The Brady system.
He had his second best year with Brady. You know, the Justin Fields season was magical because he only had eyes for DJ Moore and Cole Kmet was.
I think Brady is one of those dudes that looks to utilize dudes who know his system too. You know, so he's gonna trust this guy to be in the right spot. So they're gonna try to get this guy off, like, you know, with probably some what they call the manufactured touches to get him going. Because DJ Moore is one of those dudes. If you don't get him kind of going early, he can kind of drift off and lose interest. So
that's exactly, bro. That's exactly it, you know? Bro. he's like he plays like the Marvin Harrison soft, like he got his shoulders drooping right when he's not getting the ball. Bro, when Justin Fields was feeding him the ball, some of those games he looked like close to prime Terrell Owens after the catch.
Right.
Bro, just shrugging defenders. I was like, bro, what about no one can get him like 3 or 4 broken tackles. I'm like, bro, what is this? And we're just getting that pick 64.
Yeah, keep him engaged, and he can be a beast, man. I agree. And at his age, he's got a couple good years still left in that body, man. All right, so we're coming up in the late 7th. We got a 1-1, 4-0 with Lamar, Hampton. I'm on Ross, Flowers, Burden, DJ Moore. Oh man, this receiver room.
It's got I mean, I'm cool. I'm kind of like, I don't know how you feel. I love RJ Harvey. Maybe I don't know if you like him. I like him.
I don't have many shares, but I'm willing to take a share here though. Yeah, we can go with it.
All right, let's get a share if you're. I know some people are like so out, or some people are so in. So if you're kind of curious, then we could just dip in a little bit then.
Hey man, I have no objections to anything you recommend. I trust you, man, and I'm like you, man. Sometimes I might be low on the due, but I got to get a few shares anyway because shit, we ain't gonna always be right, So, and he's got a good offense. So he scored 10 touchdowns last year.
12 touchdowns.
Oh, 12, yeah. So he might have improved this offseason, as far as I know. I don't know. Maybe got better.
He actually scored 5 of them when Dobbins was still healthy. So it's not like he was just like a handcuff, bro. He was he was
getting usage at the goal line and everything. I remember a couple of those games. I was like, because I had a lot of Dobbins. I was like, man, why ain't they got Dobbins in there? And then RJ Harvey would get the little touchdown or something. I was like,
I mean. So Crab. I mean, I like Crab. What about you? You like Crab? Who do you like here?
Okay,
I'm cool with.
I'm not a big Jaden Reed dude right here, so I will take Crab. I think Jaden Reed's price is a little inflated.
I'm a Packers fan, bro. I'm a Packers fan, but I'm not trying to lose money. I'm trying to win money. So like, I don't care if I'm bro. Jaden Reed is an amazing role player. He's not gonna be out there like 80% of snaps, bro. He's not. He's not.
Yeah. Yep. So let's look at the board here. We got our guy nice and blunt out of the 4 hole. He went with Puka, Drake London, Devontae Smith, Colston Loveland, 4 non-backs right out the gate with a nice build there. Then he got Swift, Caleb. Oh, he took the Caleb one because he got Swift, Loveland, and Caleb. That's nice. And then he got.
He heard you MVP season. He heard you, man. He's like, let me get all of them, bro.
Yeah, and then we got who else is in here? T-Fall SP Dogs. T-Fall SP Dogs is in the 7 hole, right?
Oh yeah, CMC. That one?
CMC. Yeah, he's in the chat too. That's Breaking Best Ball. Yeah, he got CMC, AJ Brown, Travis Achan, Mike Evans, Tootin. He got Tootin Etienne. I kind of like that combination with, like you said, about Malik Willis and Jordan Love. You split the 2 guys that used to be together, and now they got their own show. They got Parker, Sutton, and Purdy. We got the Niners stack. Purdy, CMC, Mike Evans. Yeah,
well, let me ask you a question. Game. I know you don't. Pierce is hurt, but like, is there a world where, like, would you ever take Sutton over? I'm not trying to like. You got to mix up your bills. I cannot take with a good conscience Sutton over Pierce, though. Like, that's like, I don't know how you feel. That's for me. When I saw that, I'm like, it's like, I thought the board was flipping. Like, wait, did he come all the way? No, I was like, wait, Sutton over Pierce?
Oh, Sutton went over Pierce? Yeah.
No, but that's the only pick. Like, everything else is like, all right, But like, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big Sutton guy, obviously, either. And yeah, I would take Pierce too over Sutton. But, maybe he's got a strategy. It could maybe is it a correlating factor or something?
You got to maybe he has a shit ton of Pierce. I don't know.
Yeah, Denver plays New England, right? So he's got AJ Brown, Sutton.
Okay,
so there's could be the angle.
Okay, I like that. And see, the next guy, his neighbor got the Judkins versus Alec Pierce week 17, so they're all correlating, man.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. People are sharp nowadays, man. We can't take it for granted that we think we are sharp and we believe that, but it's a lot of sharp drafters nowadays. People using tools and shit, man. You gotta have a little extra gear nowadays because everybody's pretty sharp in these rooms, man. They know to correlate. Because I remember
Yeah.
the first couple years of best ball, people wasn't doing all this correlation and all that type of stuff. Stacking was like, not everybody wouldn't stack, you know, but now everybody's doing all the same stuff.
Well, let's see what we got. What do we got available for us here?
We're at 9th round here.
I mean, shit. I mean, I'm
Michael
kind of.
Pittman again.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool grabbing. Do we have a tight end yet? Who's our tight end? I forgot.
Rashad
No, let's
White.
grab. No, let's grab Pittman. Nah.
Pittman?
I like Rashad White, but not over Pittman. Yeah.
Let's go Pittman again. Yeah, we got another Pittman. We drafted Pittman on every team so far.
I have like 25%. I have 25% Pittman. There's no way he doesn't, dude.
I might be catching up to you. I think I got quite a bit too.
We got Kraft. Like Pittman. Oh, we got Kraft. Yeah, so
we got Kraft.
That's good that we passed on Pitts then, because we got it early. I forgot we got Kraft.
Yeah, we got Kraft.
I think we could go Goff here, bro. Just be done at quarterback if he comes. We got Ahmad Ra.
Oh yeah, because we got
the game stack with. This is what we said. We passed on
run,
Caleb,
man.
so we got the Goff.
Let's see if he makes it to us.
These guys have two quarterbacks. They're not gonna take a third, bro. There's no way.
They should not.
Third.
I've seen some weird shit before, but
We could take Jordan Love worst case with the Kraft. So I like this, man. We're done at quarterback.
Yeah, we'll go with Goff. You don't want to take your boy Golden?
Nah, I like Golden, but if we didn't need a quarterback,
we'll take the stack too. We got that coveted game, week 17, Detroit, Chicago. What's the biggest game you like for that week? What's your most targeted game, week 17?
But like all of it has to do with like prices, like because like okay, like I like Falcons Saints on paper, but like I can't even get all of the I can't even get like the four main players or like even two of it. I can't get like Bijan and like Drake London. So like that, the ones that you can realistically get, like top three is Arizona Raiders is top 3 for me in terms of I'm focusing at every draft I want a Raider and or a Cardinal on. I like that matchup. That's a sick matchup, bro. Like Cardinals and Raiders. Another one I really like is Steelers Titans is like top 5 for me, and people are acting like it's Arthur Smith versus Tomlin.
Right. These are two different coordinators who like to speed up the pace and attack. Yeah. So that Pittsburgh Tennessee game is very
one's
underrated.
Sneaky, bro. That one's sneaky.
Very sneaky.
What's another one that's kind of sneaky? I think for me, like I could see Vikings Jets just being a barn burner, bro.
Vikings Jets. I'm all over the Washington Jacksonville one. Yeah, I like Washington Jacksonville, New Orleans, Atlanta. And
people are scared of Jags. Well, they're not scared, but they all have the week 7 buys. So if you just stack up week 7 buys and try to hope you can advance through and you get that mega stack, that could be some fun one.
Yep. And I'm starting to lean into your Packers, man, versus Houston, because everybody shies away from Houston. Like, oh yeah, I mean, we know they got a great defense, but hey, man, this is going to be in Green Bay. Green Bay tends to play a little bit higher than their ceiling at home, and they play above their heads usually at home. So I think that game could be sneaky too, and it'll be very underowned.
Well, their defense, like defense being good, is like obviously it's a factor, but if you have a coach that's like McVay, like LaFleur is LaFleur gets the. I was like, bro, how is Romeo Doubs so wide open every time? Because like, LaFleur gets these guys open, so it's like, dude, he gets them in space, and they creating so much yak. How does like everyone on the team have like 2.5 yards per out run? How does Matthew Golden's bust season have like 1.5 yards per out run? Because LaFleur can still get him in space. So I'm with you. I don't care about the defense. I'm not like mega stacking it, but I'll take a couple guys though.
Yeah. All right, we got a 2-2-5-1. And we up here on the clock here in the 11th round with a 2-2-5-1.
I like Tracy, man. I don't know how you feel about Tracy. I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, I definitely get some Tracy shares for sure. Because you never know with these injuries, man, that these backs are coming back from. They might never be healthy all year. Because I remember Pollard stating when he got a similar injury, he said, I wasn't right till like week 13, 14. And who knows? I could linger all year with a power back, too, that needs to have that strong stability. When your legs is a little messed up, man, you just can never be the same sometimes. People are just taking it for granted.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that. It's just like
you just like him anyway.
bro. No, but like I'm just like, bro, like he's a good football player. He's actually better than I thought coming out. I'm like, dude, this converted receiver can actually run between the tackles properly, and he's explosive. He can consolidate if needed. And Scatterbo got all his touches when Tracy got hurt. So, like, that's another, like, what do we think it's going to be like a 90-10? Like, what's the split, bro? 65-35 at worst, bro. How is it going to be? Scatterbo's getting 30 touches, bro? Come on, bro. Where are we at? I like Likely or Goddard, bro. What about you? I like Likely or Goddard.
I definitely like Likely, yeah.
Likely, we got a
couple
Tracy,
New York pieces.
I like that.
Maybe we can look at a Dallas piece later, maybe.
There's not any good.
I'm not into Flournoy?
Well, here's the thing. It's not that I don't like Flournoy, but like there's like a few guys back in the last round that barely get drafted or once in a while get drafted that are like, bro, like if you like Flournoy, you're really gonna love Yoshivas on the Bengals. Like it's no, I'm not even joking. Like it's roughly the same
last round, right? And you're getting it a lot cheaper.
Okay, Flournoy is better than Yoshivas slightly, but you're getting an ownership discount that's like, bro, Flournoy's in every fucking draft. I don't want 100% own Flournoy DFS. Yeah. Like, can you imagine showing up to DFS with Flournoy is mega chalk? Like, no, bro.
But the thing about Flournoy is the contingency value is off the charts, though, I think. If one of Pickens, Flournoy, I think. Because we already saw when Yoshibas got to play a lot. He still didn't really do a whole bunch. He was okay, but I think if Flournoy is starting, I think he's put up some pretty good numbers. But Yoshibas, he's got some contingency value, but I just don't see a ceiling with him, though.
No, I agree. Yeah. I agree with that. He could probably do more if given an opportunity, but I think the problem with Flournoy is like, dude, I'm never gonna take Flournoy over Denzel Boston. I don't know about how you. Yeah. I'm not taking him over Denzel Boston. Come on, bro.
Yeah, I'm never doing that. Yeah, because Boston could be the number one dude on his team without any injuries or anything, right? It's possible. Yeah.
And like another one of my favorites
we got somebody ear hustling on the Trey Tucker. They scooped him on the corner.
We got sniped.
He scooped him on the corner. He's like, he's not coming off the corner today. Not today, fellas. It's all good.
Hey man, you gotta get it, bro. Trey Tucker's a great cost. Another pick that I really like. It used to be in the last round. Now it's a little bit higher. Is Wicks, because like you want to talk about
I've been getting some Wicks too,
bro. It's an ex-Packer, but let me just say that we drafted him in the 5th round, and we got more back for him than we paid for. Dude, we'll be lucky to get a 3rd for Matthew Golden right now. Like no one wants Matthew Golden right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm into. I don't know. I'm kind of into that, man.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. We got 3 backs. Our backfield's a little thin. We might want to look at that one.
No, we got a hero, man. We got a hero.
Yeah. Yeah. We got a hero.
I think I like Boston. I'm not gonna lie, bro. But
I'm with you. We can go with Boston.
Yeah, I think there's the next few running backs. Then these next guys after us, they have like 4 receivers. They're gonna take Boston. We can't risk that, man.
Oh yeah. We definitely take. I'm like NFL teams. How NFL teams should be when I'm doing my fantasy teams. I'm taking the best player available 99% of the time. I'm not trying to just draft for need, because you got to look for dudes who can impact your team in fantasy, right? You want the dudes that, if this dude does something that we think he can do, it's going to impact your team. It's not just a need pick that, okay, he can be serviceable. We look for the big spike weeks, man. We want somebody who can give us 25 when we need it, right?
Yeah. And I think that's the problem with most people. They draft kind of scared, where it's like, we'll make this pick, but we should touch on this, because I feel like if you're watching the stream, you probably agree. Oh man. Well, pick your favorite running back. I mean, Algier. I'm not a Spears guy.
Let me interest you in this. J.K. Dobbins, injury-prone guy, goes down.
I'm in.
2 guys are left standing. Coleman and Harvey together.
I'm sold.
Let's do it.
My thing with RJ is that I liked them last year pre-draft. I didn't like his cost in the 50s. Like last year, like 50s. I was like, bro, I'm gonna take ETN in the hundreds. I'm gonna take Swift before he rose. I'm like, bro, you guys can have RJ. But it's like, wait, he actually looked good last year, like in a lot of aspects. So like, now like I like this because we're getting a discount. RBs are through the roof. There is no ETN. Who's the ETN this year?
I don't know.
There's no Javonte
ETN
this
or
year.
Javonte or yes, the closest, and he's still a little more expensive, but to me, it's like a Rashad White or Mason.
Yeah, those. Yeah,
hopefully if they could, because I think Mason could have close to not quite Javonte season, but he can do close to that.
If the Vikings bounce
things
back,
go right. Yeah,
bro, if they bounce back, oh my God, he's gonna outscore ETN. I was a huge ETN guy. I'm not touching him in the third round. I faded ETN.
Yeah,
bro,
they might give him a big workload though over the ETN.
I would feel a lot better if if franchise legend Kamara retired. I would feel more like, bro. You know how these teams are. It's like the fans want to see Kamara one last. Bro, is Kamara just gonna vulture him like 20% of the? Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't
All right,
like
so we're coming around the turn over here on the 14-15 turn. Guy in the one hole, he's got Baker, Love.
Man, we're cooking this draft. We're kind of like, I feel like the last two were kind of like we're just talking ball, and now we're just like talking ball. And dude, this is a sick team, man. We got everything on this team.
Yeah, this team is nice. We might be in the money, hopefully. But you need a couple breaks here and there. But man, getting Lamar on two of these three teams, man, I'm cool with that, man.
This team is like the perfect. I think it's the perfect balance of both of us because like I'm not that big on Burden. I'll probably pull a Waddle there over Burden, but like I know you like let's get some Burden. I forgot you. I don't like Likely. It's like, all right, let's get some Likely. Let's get Boston. Let's get Pittman. Let's get RJ or RJ Harvey. Let's get RJ Harvey. This team is coming together.
Yeah, it's like a mixture of both of what we like. The things that we aren't common on, we kind of put them in here. Because I don't have a lot of DJ Moore. And you seem like you've been getting quite a bit of them lately, or a little more.
It's hard because I like all those guys, bro. Like this is what I was gonna say. Well, let's make this big, but I have so much percent of all these players. I'm like, they all go in the same range. How do I have 50% Trey Tucker, but I have I have 20% Chig. How do I have 20% Chig? He goes in the same. I don't know. It's just like how do I have all these players?
How you put it together? All right, so we got
a nice Charbonnet price. I'm just saying, if he's there, I mean, shit, man. I don't know how you feel about Charbonnet, but
hey man, I'm okay. I don't got much because I like Price, but I'll take some Charbonnet just in case I'm wrong or in case he comes back in time or whatever. Because we do need a little bit. I haven't been taking
him lately, but at 177, bro,
177 is good, especially in a time box because usually the time box they want to go by ADP more or less, but he's falling pretty good here.
Yeah. What do you like? I guess that running back, it's just Tucker and Kamara that's probably left. I don't know. You like Tucker? We can kind of finish it out.
Yeah, I like Tucker. I mean,
or is there anyone else?
As a Packer fan,
I'm not. No.
Are you not into Lloyd?
I'm on this kind of team where we have like Tracy is our third. We have Charbonnet who's hurt, and Jonah Coleman. It's kind of like, man, maybe get a little. I'll be cool with Kamara. This like I'm not. I don't even know if Kamara who's like I don't know who has like more. Oh man, is
Kamara available? Yeah, I don't have any Kamara. I got like.
There he goes. Nah, well, forget about.
Okay.
Let's think about who else we want. We could take what's our tight end situation? We got Likely. I guess we're done. Shit.
We got Likely and Kraft. Yeah, we done, man. Tight end.
Hey, just pick whatever you like here, because honestly, this is all the same shit. I mean, Wicks is actually Wicks. If you want Wicks, I'm kind of into the Wicks, but it's right there at the. Actually, fuck it. Let's get Wicks, man.
Let's do it, Wicks. Yeah, Wicks is one of those.
I can barely see him, bro.
He's one of those dudes that he can have some monster weeks, right? Like early, and then maybe he fades or something because he seems to always kind of fall out of favor at some point, but. He can help you at certain points of the season, and we don't know when that will be. So I like
he falls out of favor with the Packers because it was usually like Watson came back from injury, Reed came back from injury, Musgrave like all these players, but like he fills in like very well. Like he had that game against on Thanksgiving slate against the Lions, 25 points, and in DFS he was owned like on Underdog he was drafted like 1/4%, bro.
Right.
I was like, dude, Wicks
that was
is
winning
like
you everything.
last year I had 40% Wicks. I'm like, he's gonna have one big spike. I just need it at the right week. It happened in the wrong week.
The right week, yeah. Needed it the right week.
I'm not opposed to taking big stands on players that I think have asymmetric upside. You know what I mean? Like Trey Tucker, bro, he's gonna pay off this pick even if he misses 10 games, right? But like, what if he's Zay Flat? Like you were talking about breakouts. This is not like he's on a good team and he just sucks. He has no quarterback. Like that kind of Alec Pierce, dude. What if Daniel Jones is decent? Like, oh shit, Alec Pierce is like Nico Collins now. You know, like stuff like that. It's like
that's what happened last year. Like nobody believed in Daniel Jones last year. He was going like 16th, 17th, 18th round. And then Alec Pierce, all of a sudden they connected, you know, and it was like
last year I had so much Colts, but I was drafting Anthony Richardson pre-draft, and in post-draft, I'm like, I'm not playing whack-a-mole. Give me Pierce, give me Pittman. Downs is a little bit expensive. He was ahead of Pittman. I was like, I'm not taking Downs. So like I just had
the least amount of snaps. Got the least amount of snaps, and you're going ahead of everybody else there.
Yeah, you gotta believe in these coordinators, bro. Like you're talking about Liam Cohen, believing in Liam Cohen. Dude, Shane Steichen with Gardner Minshew was almost in the playoffs. Like I'm into Shane Steichen, bro. Like
Steichen knows what he's doing, man. He does know what he's doing. He didn't know how to develop Richardson, and partly that you got to blame Richardson didn't fucking do his job or do his work. But,
yeah, I don't know how you developed that.
But I mean, you know, somehow you gotta. I think the problem they did with Richardson, they tried to throw him in too soon. He didn't have many starts in college. He was very inexperienced, but yet day one of his NFL career, you didn't put the franchise on his back. He wasn't ready for that. He probably needed to sit a year. You know, nobody really wants to do that now, but some certain dudes, you just got to have them sit because they're not ready for an NFL franchise position with that little bit of an experience. So they kind of didn't develop them that way.
I mean, shit, dude. Like, hey, how about this? Why don't we go Marshawn Lloyd, and next pick we'll get the Bears. Well, we already have a Bear. Why don't we get a second? You want to get your boy, or is it too much with Burden and him? Is it kind of
Marshawn Lloyd is music to my ears.
Is Walker too much on a Burden team? That's probably too much.
Heck no, man. Because I like Walker.
Or Tez.
Did you see the
Yeah, let's get Tez.
It was like a
why don't we get why don't we get your other, or you like this Walker or this Walker? Which Walker you like? We have Lamar. I mean, shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This is not the Caleb one. This is the we got Lamar. Yeah.
Wait, but you were saying you like both Walkers, or is it?
I
just
do like both
Dave?
Walkers. No, I love both Walkers. With Lamar, I've been drafting more Devontae Walker than Bateman.
All right, let's do Devontae. I need some Devontae.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. How disrespectful is his projection 9.7? So he's gonna get one touchdown catch for like what 3-4 yards, one touchdown? Like
9.7 is like these projections is just they like this guy's gonna be nothing since they drafted 2 rookies. I'm like, nah. The talk about Walker this offseason is nothing but rave reviews. They said this dude is lighting it up. So I'm keeping close tabs on this one because I liked him coming out of college, but they kept saying he did something about there was something missing, like his maybe work ethic or something like that. They said something that was a little negative. But as far as his talent and his skill set, I liked him coming into the NFL. You know, he's a dude that can get up the field. You know, he can run after the catch a bit. So I like Walker, man. And then what he caught, like 8 balls last year and 3-4 of them for touchdown, something like that.
Yeah. No, he had like 2 touchdown games. Okay, but like I'm just curious about because like for me, it's like literally Zay, and then like Surratt probably has like the easiest path to getting on the field. Because is it going to be like Tez is competing with Bateman, or how do you see it? Like, because how are they going to utilize these guys? Because Lane is a project, bro. Like Lane is not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Lane is going to be one of those dudes who's deactivated probably early. He has to come up to speed. Surratt will be active, but Surratt, he doesn't have a difference-making kind of ability. He's more of like a solid kind of dude, like you mentioned, like a Lazard earlier. He kind of like that. Yeah. Whereas on the outside, they're going to want a dude who could stretch the field because they're talking about throwing a lot of big play stuff out here under this Declan system. So I think Walker is going to play quite a bit on the outside, and they're going to use Zay, you know, all over in motion and his slide outside. He'll be doing everything. But I think Walker plays a healthy amount of snaps, probably
So
more
who
than
is like the like
and
who
then
I guess like
Bateman. You know, I think the top three are Bateman, Walker, and Zay. And I think Surratt, I'm just not high on his talent level. He'll be
yeah,
okay,
I
but
guess yeah.
I think Walker's gonna play more than people think on the outside.
I'm just trying to figure out because like I'm with you because like we should be drafting bro. One Ravens receiver gets drafted, like no Dolphins. Well, maybe that's right, but I just like we should probably draft the Ravens receiver. But so like I'm just trying to figure out like if do you see a way that like they can get Zay, Bateman, and Tez at the same time? Could that be like over Surratt? You're saying?
Yeah, over Surratt. Because I think Surratt is also going to be a lot in the slot, they said, too. He's a big slot. He's like plays the big slot. So for him to play the big slot, they're going to put Zay on the outside and have Zay.
I mean, he could, I mean, he plays
I think they'll mix up some of those. Yeah, they'll mix up some of those kind of packages, but I think the snaps. I don't see Surratt gaining a ton of snaps here, unless
that's I haven't been clicking Surratt that much. Like okay, like I've been clicking a shit ton of Zay, and then lately I've been mixing in more Bateman because I was just like that's kind of. But like I want you to sell me. Like I'm not pushing back. I want you to sell me on Tez because I don't want to draft Surratt. Surratt looks like one of those like college. Those college players on a good team that you're putting up these Mickey Mouse video game numbers and you get to the NFL, you can't even separate. You can't do shit, bro. It's like, I don't know. It kind of scares me a little bit with that. Like Tez.
Yeah, once I started
like Tez and Bateman, then I'm kind of into that.
Yeah, once I started hearing a lot about this offense and what their plans are, they said they're going to have a lot of explosives. I started hearing that kind of stuff. Like Zay Flowers kept saying that. Lamar was raving about the offense. They saying this offense is going to be a lot more explosive than their other previous offenses, even under Monken. And to me, that instantly said they're going to try to throw the ball down the field, right? So who are the downfield threats? Lane is one, but he's kind of raw, and I don't think he'll get on the field early. But Walker is the downfield dude, him and Zay, and Bateman can get downfield too. But Surratt is not really a downfield dude. So once they started talking about all these explosives, I immediately thought of Walker, who had like the 8 catches for 4 touchdowns, and a lot of them was big plays.
I hope you're right, bro. I hope you're right because I don't want Surratt to be on the field because my take was that Zay plays outside like 70% or 75%. I want him to get in the slot a little bit more, like towards that Amon-Ra, like that Amon-Ra shit, like split 50-50, 45-55.
Yeah, I think that's the plan for him. He's going to be used all over the field, a lot in the slot because they want to get those bigger dudes on the outside to make those big plays because they're going to stretch the field and then hit Zay on these little crosses and get him out in space, things like that. I'm excited about the Ravens offense.
Were you telling me like the Raven? I have so much, bro. Please just keep saying this. Keep saying this. Give me a reason to keep smashing. I'm gonna start drafting a ton of Devontae, bro. Because I like the way you're looking at it, bro. Like X's and O's, bro. I watch a stream and the dude is like, well, this guy had 1.75 yards per hour run, but this guy had 2. It's like, bro, like the coach is out there with a clipboard, like, okay, well, let's just put this. Like, I don't know. I like this when you tell me, like,
because especially with the unknown stuff, like all these new coaches and new coordinators. These are unknown things. You can't be going by what the dudes did before these guys got there because it's going to be a totally different system. You got to have your ear to what these people are talking about, how they're going to run these new systems. And I'm all in for the Ravens offense being a lot more aggressive because that's probably why they got rid of Harbaugh. He was a little too conservative sometimes. He was trying to play too close to the vest. And you got Lamar and all. You got to open it up, man. These dudes can make plays. They want to be a high-scoring team. And so I think they're going to be on the attack in both the passing game, and then they obviously got Big Dog to, run too. But
it might be Harbaugh.
They'll probably be a little bit up-tempo, a more up-tempo pace. I think the Ravens are going to light it up, man. I'm drafting a lot of Ravens from here on out.
No, you're just making me think, bro, and I'm just like, it's just like the Harbaugh thing. He was there for so long. He's beefing with Lamar. You heard about that stuff? And I'm like, it's not like, dude, Monken's going to go to the Browns. Stefanski is good too, but like, I just feel like Monken's going to be crushing it, and so is Declan Doyle. Like, how do you not crush it with all these talented players, bro? Like, you got so much talent. You got to make it work, man. Mark Andrews is not fully washed. They got the old line fit. I don't know. I'm into it, man. Browns and Ravens, I'm all in, bro. Why not?
Yeah, let's go ahead and catch up in chat real quick. We got a guy nice and blessed. How's hell DJ Moore still there for you when we got DJ Moore?
Because didn't you hear he had a bad yards per route run? You can't draft DJ Moore, bro. He's washed, bro. you can't draft him.
Raw Hampton start. It's good. Then we got Breaking Best Ball, which is TFPS dog T Falls SB Dogs.
He's mixing it up then.
Pierce. Yeah, Pierce.
That's why he mixed it up with the Sutton then. He had a shit ton of them.
Pierce is falling a lot too, right? So I kind of like to get him as he's falling, because he started off in the 60s. I think he was late 60s.
He was in the 50s in pre-draft. It was him and Warren at that 5-6 turn.
Yeah. Plus the surgery. Who knows how quick he comes back? I'm not sure he's talking about there, but
he's talking about Pierce.
The surgery.
Yeah, but I mean Hartman, like Hartman said, it was like preventative surgery. It wasn't even. He didn't even need it. So that should be clean.
The Jacksonville running back. Yeah, we noticed that one. I like that. And love this Keenan Allen team. Yeah, Nigel Butt likes Keenan Allen. I had him on the show a couple weeks ago. He wanted to draft Keenan Allen. I was like, oh no, I'm not drafting Keenan. I don't. Frankly, these old dudes who show a little bit of dust, I don't fuck with them. I just don't. That's just something I steer clear of, old dudes who kind of show me that they kind of are on their last little legs. Yeah,
probably a good strategy. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you I'm at the point I wasn't drafting Ayuk. I mixed him in lately a little bit, but okay, Keenan Allen or Brendan Ayuk. I don't want either one, but I might actually click Keenan Allen over Ayuk. At least he's not crashing out. At least he might just
I think the crash out is almost worse because at least if Keenan Allen signs with a team, he'll play and contribute. He won't give you the big spikes or nothing, but he'll be all right. Whereas Brandon Ayuk is, this guy. No, if I'm a GM, there's no way I can justify signing you.
I don't know if he's dusty because the last two times that we saw him, he outspiked Roma Dunze and DJ Moore on the Bears, and then he snatched Ladd's chain complete. Bro, Ladd was a role player out there. He was bro, that shit. I don't know. I think he might not be dusty, but he might be chilling, bro. Retirement
as the year goes by, another year goes by. I mean, because he gained a lot of weight from what he used to look like. I'm like, damn, that's Keenan Allen. He getting hella big. So it's another year goes by. You're not really working. I'm not messing with dudes like that.
That's probably smart. Yeah.
But it's cool. All right, let's go ahead and review these teams and then go ahead and check on out of here.
This was a bang. I like this one a lot, man.
Yeah, you can go ahead and review this one for us. All right.
We got 2682. 2682 is probably my favorite. If I have to pick a structure, this is probably my favorite, bro. Two strong tight ends, two strong quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Bro, we hit dude, we're going to get extra to darts. I like that. So we got Lamar Jackson. We got Jared Goff. Dude, this is ceiling plus floor. I love that. We got, for running backs, we got Amari and Hampton. We got RJ Harvey. We got Tyrone Tracy. We got Jonah Coleman to just bet against Dobbins. Then we got some upside with Charbonnet, who could walk into 30-point ceiling. Who knows? And then we got Marshawn Lloyd because got to get a Packer because I'm a Packers fan. Got a Packer there. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, this receiver room, we could have stopped at 4 or 5 with this.
I know, huh? We could have. And we tacked on 2 extra dudes that got some upside.
Dude, this is crazy. We got Amon-Ra, St. Brown stacked with Goff. And then we got the new Amon-Ra, Zay Flowers stacked up with Lamar. So we got double. And we got Luther Burden, who could be the third Amon-Ra with Ben Johnson. So oh my God. We have DJ Moore, who people think is bad, but he was competing against the new Amon-Ra. So he's going to break back out with Josh Allen. We got Pittman for extra I mean, shit, we're done right there. But we got Denzel Boston. He's probably my favorite rookie this class, at his cost. I mean,
at his cost. And then I agree.
We got Wicks. Is that our last one? We got Wicks.
We got Walker too.
It's like that shit where you keep pulling shit out of the bag and it keeps coming. I'm like, wait, I was like, bro, we were done at Boston, bro. This shit kept coming.
Yeah. We got Wicks and
All
Walker.
right. Oh, I
And
like
then
that,
got
man. We got
tight end.
Tucker Kraft and we got Likely. So we got Likely reunited with Zay and Lamar for the narratives. I like that, man. I like this. Oh man, this is lean. I like
Hey,
this.
this
This is
team
nice
is
and
fire,
lean, bro.
man. This
Yeah.
team is fire. Yeah. Let me go ahead and check out T-Fall SP Dogs and then Nice and Blunt. So we got, where's T-Fall's SP Dogs? Okay. He came in at 7 hole, 2 picks before us with a 3.573. And he's got Purdy, Shuck, Cam Moore. I like that mix of that room. You got a seasoned veteran with 2 young dudes who are on the rise. And then we got CMC, Travis Etienne, Bayshaw Tootin, the Jacksonville reunion, Tank Bigsby. I know Nice and Blunt loves him some Tank Bigsby, so I'm surprised he didn't get him. He must have snagged him right before him.
Yeah, he got sniped up right there.
And then you got Dylan Sampson. And then at the receiver room, you got A.J. Brown, Mike Evans, Parker Washington, Cortland Sutton. I think he took Cortland Sutton for the correlation there with A.J. Brown, week 17. Then you got Ricky Pearsall with his Niner stack of Evans and Pearsall. And you got Wan'Dale Robinson and Chimere DK. I like that later pick of DK to go with Robinson in that Cam Ward stack he got there. And
I like it, but I think you're gonna agree that wouldn't you rather take Alec then? Because like DK and Wan'Dale are gonna do like the same, like they kind of overlap in the like. I can't see them both getting on the field together. Like, can you imagine DK and Wan'Dale? Like that's kind of.
Yeah, they might play, but I think this guy's talking about playing Wan'Dale like all over the field or something, which to me he's a strictly slot. But I think they're trying to get him even to the outside or something. That I heard something. I like DK as a deep threat. DK is a deep threat, though. I don't think Wan'Dale's a deep threat.
He's vertical slot. I mean,
yeah, he's more vertical.
I shouldn't draft Pollard if what you're saying is true, because who's going to be run blocking there? Like, oh my god, like they're not going to run block for shit.
Yeah, that's true. And then we got Jawan. Oh, we got Gunnar Helm. He built another bet into his Tennessee stack, and Mike Gesicki. So yeah, he's got does he have a New Orleans receiver other than Jawan as the type? Okay, so he just has
no, he got ETN, okay.
ETN and Shuck and then Jawan. Yeah.
I like the quarterback running back stacks, man. I like those stacks.
Yeah, because a lot of people don't want to do that. So he's got 2 of them here. Yeah, you got Brock Purdy with CMC and Shuck with Etienne, because those receivers both catch balls too. So that's really good. You know, that's a real good build like there. Nice build. And our guy Nice and Blunt coming out of the 4 hole. He went with a 2.673, which is also a nice build too. With Caleb Williams, Daniel Jones. What do you think about stopping with those 2? You okay?
I was just thinking he probably took what your advice or your prediction to heart. He's like, well, Caleb is an MVP. Whoever's my second, I'm good, bro. Like this is how you build it. Like if I don't like Caleb, I'm not building 3 quarterbacks with Caleb and Rodgers. I'm done. Caleb's MVP. Right. So why not?
I agree. I'm like okay stopping with Caleb in a mid-level second, because I expect Caleb to. You don't have to make my lineup most weeks. It's Caleb, yeah. Then he loaded up on the Bears with Swift. He got Swift, and I know he got a tight end too, but he got Swift, Ramondre, Jonathan Brooks, Rodriguez, Tyjae Spears, and Katron Allen. So he's got one decent anchor in Swift, and then mixed in some guys with some good roles with some upside too. Ramondre, Jonathan Brooks, Rodriguez.
I'm not a like when Chuba is at pick 50 and Brooks is at 150, I'm in. But like when Chuba's at 80 and Brooks is at 100, I'm kind of like, are we? I don't know how you feel. I'm kind of like, it fits a team because you got enough. But like Jonathan Brooks at pick 100, am I crazy for like? I'd rather draft Tootin at pick 30 than do Brooks at 100, right? I don't know how you feel.
Brooks is very risky, and I'm in on the risk. I am a big Brooks guy, and I was on him in pre-draft when he was like 200 and all that. But at this price, I've slowed down quite a bit, but because I do know the risk is real, but I think he's just much more talented than Chuba. And so I can see that he could take that job and run with it, or
Can he handle the
yeah, so I'm saying they can maybe ease him into it and not really. It could be a 50-50 like all year. You can see that possibly happening. But he's big. This dude is pretty big, man. He's like 215.
He's 206. No, he's 206.
Nah.
Brooks?
He's 215. Yeah.
I mean, maybe he gained weight. Maybe he gained weight. I don't know.
Yeah, they listed him at like 215 to 220 right now.
Maybe what?
Yeah. Check it out.
I know he was 206 coming out of college. I mean, maybe he gained weight. I don't know.
Yeah, he's pretty big, man. This dude is
220.
Yep, 215 and 220.
Oh, I gotta look at his photos then. Recent photo. I gotta do some. Okay, if he's 215 or 220, then maybe I'll ease him in a little bit into my lineups. But okay.
Yeah.
215.
And then they got Puka. Start off with a Puka. Drake London, Devontae. That's a nice start. 3 straight receivers.
Oh yeah.
And how you like Devontae this year?
That one's like that one's tough because people. This is like the whole thing of like pattern matching what happened last year. Is like Eagles have been so consolidated for all this time.
Right.
Yeah, and now they have like, bro, it's like that doesn't mean anything because they were consolidated. Now they got Sean Mannion coming in from the Packers. I'm like, bro, this might actually be the opposite where it's more. So I just don't know. I think I picked 28. He's probably, for me, it's like I would click, like I have Zay ranked like 1 spot ahead of him. So like it's not that I'm low. I'm not low on Devonta. It's just like I'm higher on Zay than Devonta. So like if I ranked it like Zay, Devonta, and Olave, are people pissed off at me? I don't want these dead zone. I don't want Kyron. I don't want Javonte. Give me Devonta over those guys. So sure, in that case, I like the pick over a dead zone running back. Like Brees is probably not dead zone, but ETN, bro, I'm sorry, bro. ETN is the most like trap pick. We're gonna pay up for what he did last year. I'll buy him next year in the hundreds again if that's what we're gonna get. I'm not, bro. This is how you build a team, bro. You get 3 studs, then you tack on the Goldens. I'm not a Downs guy, but dude, who cares on this build? Downs, Travis Hunter, Keenan Allen to handcuff your Downs when he goes there. I like
Golden.
That,
he got Golden 15 picks past ADP. I love that one.
I like that, man.
Yeah, I love that.
This is how you build a team, bro. You hit the pockets. People say like, bro, they run the wide receiver 2s aren't that valuable because so let me get the wide receiver 1s then. Let me get 3 1s and then I'll worry about it. I like that.
Yeah, you got 3 1s right out the gate. Then you got Travis Hunter, Keenan Allen, which we already talked about, but hey, it might work. And then you got Colston Loveland with his Caleb stack, and Greg Dulcich. I really love Dulcich, and Barner. Nice tight end room there. So overall, strong team from Nice and Blunt. Would expect nothing less. Some of the player takes I might not really be high on, but the way he built the team, you can't argue with. Strong build.
Oh, he hit like I'm pretty sure for the most part. For me, it's like what, like Downs. Like I don't care, bro. You want to take Downs? Dude. The BBM winner last year took 8th round Darnell Mooney and won 8th round Darnell Mooney. So like, bro, like I don't think Downs is a great pick. Is he better than Darnell Mooney last year? For sure. So like I'm trying my best to like not be, bro, like this is a great structured team.
Yeah,
and,
definitely.
You got Travis Hunter. I mean, Travis Hunter could he's probably gonna average 30% snap share. Some games might be 100, right? Some games might be 100, and other games he's not even playing on offense. So like that's the kind of upside you want in the playoff weeks. He might play 100% of snaps on offense in a tough matchup. BTJ misses a game. Well, probably Parker misses a game, right? Parker gets – I'm just saying, like, I like that pick for this team. You get the 3 starters. You get Downs for kind of like a floor play, right? And then Golden, Travis. I don't know what Keenan does. You're done after Travis, honestly. But Keenan's kind of like I get it. You're a Chargers fan.
During some of the bye weeks – early in the season, he might do something early in the season while some of your other guys might get off the mark slow. I could see the logic in it.
I would have maybe gone I don't know. I feel like it depends if you have no stack, like maybe like a quarterback would have given you more, more points, but like I do like leaning in. You just lean into your Caleb MVP season. I like that.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and see what Chad is up to. Nice Blood said he's sending it. Are you shipping this one? This team totally needs Brooks to hit. Yeah, Brooks definitely has a hit. I'm a Brooks guy, so I'm not gonna say he's not gonna hit. But there is some risk. We both know that. But if he gets it together, and it's a lot of good stuff coming out of camp about Brooks, man. They are really like raving about.
I was slamming him in the pre-draft. I was slamming him when Chuba was in the 60s. I had 1% Chuba and like I don't know 8% Brooks. Chuba in the 80s. I'm just saying Chuba in the 80s. I'm in, bro. Chuba in the 80s. I'm in, bro. Yeah. If he falls, yeah,
you got to take some Chuba in the 80s too, yeah, because you can't be sure which way it's going to totally fall. And then they both might have some kind of standalone value at different parts of the season too, right?
My strategy, I'm going to do a couple of drafts where I just take Chuba and him because it's like the drafters who like one or the other, they hate the other. So I'm going to have both. I'm just going to win, bro, because like you're not going to have
sometimes that works where a guy might have the first half of the season going his way, second half of the season could be the other guy, or they just keep alternating good games.
What you mean like literally Chuba and Rico last year?
Right. Because another backfield. Another backfield like that is the Washington Commanders. I mean, I wouldn't rule out JCM having some big games, man. I mean, it's possible, right? He could mix in and have a few big games, and then Rashad White will probably have a few big games. So, I like taking teammates sometimes if they're, if you get one of them as a faller. So, like you said, Chuba's falling to the 80s.
You play the market. You play the market. Yeah. I'm trying to do that. So this is how you get stuck with 50% Trey Tucker. Cause I'm like, once he passes Naylor, I'll click Naylor. Well, he never passes Naylor. So like, I guess I'm going to have a shit ton of Chuba if he's in the 80s. Like that's kind of where I'm at.
Nice and Blunt seems to have Keenan possibly going to the Colts. Oh, well, I didn't know that. I didn't know he was maybe going to the Colts. But
no, there's been some smoke. There was a little smoke. My concern isn't like, do they want him? Does he want to leave LA? Because
because he's a West Coast dude. I think that was important for him to leave Chicago and go to the West Coast. It was almost like pretty much he wasn't going to play other than LA or something. So
he said I'm either staying with the Bears or I'm going to LA. But he went to LA after because they didn't. Well, I guess they didn't want him on the Bears. But
okay,
it's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I trust Nice and Blunt because he's like the Chargers.
But I know he doesn't want to play on turf though. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things I did hear because of his knees and stuff.
I don't blame him because this shit's bad for you, bro.
Yeah, so I think Indianapolis might rule them out just because of that. Either Keenan or Tua was his thought. Okay.
I probably would have went Tua, but that's because I believe in Tua. He can start 17.
He got London and Pitts.
Does he have Pitts? He has London.
That's what I was trying to figure out. If he got London and Pitts, I definitely would have went Tua. But he's got London. And
I mean, I would have gone Tua. I would have gone Tua just with London. I mean, just London, just pepper that motherfucker. Yeah. I would have gone Tua. No, because Keenan, when your wide receivers are that strong versus Tua, maybe 60% of the time I'll go Tua. I mean, if you like Keenan, I can't really. We almost took Ja'Day Walker. We can't say anything, bro. Come on, bro. Keenan had 122 targets last year.
Yeah.
I'm not.
A lot of times, with these last picks, we get a little too critical of each other's picks. It's like, it's the fucking 17th, 18th round, man. Whatever happens at these picks. Yeah,
but people have those stances, bro. Like, you need to click Holani. You can never click Emmanuel Wilson.
Yeah.
No, you can't click Holani. Emmanuel Wilson can carry the ball 20 times. Like, all right, bro. Like, I'm just gonna draft neither one. I'll just draft I'll draft Michael Mayer. I'll draft Noel. I'll draft I don't know how. I'm not playing this like Jordan James, Kalen Black shit. Like that kind of shit. I'm not playing that, bro. Like,
actually,
I'm not guessing.
I am.
You playing that?
I got an angle on that one. I'm believing this is Kalen Black. I'm sold that it's going to be Kalen Black.
Okay.
They just spent a third-round capital on this dude. He's a little bit better in the passing game than people giving him credit for. Whereas Jordan James is like a 0 in the passing game. And for this offense, that's going to be the edge, I think, because if just in case CMC goes down, right, they're going to want somebody who can at least, catch the ball a little bit. 2 out of the backfield. So I'm giving Kalen Black a substantial edge in this battle here.
I'm glad you said that because that's where I'm at. But I'm just saying, from a draft perspective, I'm like from football perspective, I'm like, I would lean Kalen Black, but I don't want to play whack-a-mole because What if, like, dude, we were so convinced it was someone. Oh, B-Rob trade. Oh, Izzy Abanda. Do you remember 2 years ago, Izzy Abanda got cut by the Jets, and week 7, he was suiting up as a starter. I'm like, what happened to this? Like, my backup running back is not do you remember Izzy Abanda? That shit, like, that's the thing where I'm just like, let me just wait until August when CMC is in a walking boot. I'll take Kalen Black at pick 130. I'll pick him at pick 80, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's one of those things where it's kind of a guessing game, but I'm keeping my ears to because do you ever listen to the Niners stations and all that, or any of the beat writers out here?
I don't, but I watched Kalen Black's like college tape. I'm like, dude, Jordan James couldn't even get on the field, barely on special teams. I'm like, this guy's way more clean, right? He's NFL ready in a way that what do the beats say though? They're kind of
one of the beats is saying that because he goes to all the OTA practices and all that. So he said from his perspective, Kalen Black's looks a little bit more refined and a little bit more, has a little bit more juice than Jordan James. So, I take it with a grain of salt. But this dude's, he's been going to practice for like 15 years. So I'm assuming he knows what, a little bit of burst better than the other person looks like. And so they're saying that Black, looks a little bit more, looks to have a little more juice than Jordan James. But he said they're both similar in stature and running style. But I just think that third round capital is going to also come into play somehow here. And they're going to give Black probably the first crack at it if he can pass block and all that, obviously.
How much are you getting, like 20%, 8%?
Nah.
Like, is this a mix?
Nah, I'm not doing that much.
I have like 5 shares of Kalen Black and like 1 James, like 0 James.
I'll probably have about 6% Kalen Black, 5-6%, just on the chance that CMC goes down or something.
That's at least like, dude, I saw some screenshot. Someone has like Jordan James like 25%. I'm like, bro,
you can't be that damn sure. Yeah. I mean, he's just betting on a CMC injury, like damn near for sure, seems like.
I mean, I would just draft like Najee, hoping he gets, if CMC goes down, they're hitting up Najee probably. Like, I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. If Jordan James kills me this year, I'm cool losing. That's how I'm playing it. Jordan James.
All right, bro. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up, man. Appreciate you coming on. Our guy ZeroFuhks joining us here on Fiesta Fridays. And it's been a pleasure, man. I think these are some of the best teams I've drafted on stream, including my own teams. And fun, I think this synergy is pretty dynamic here, man. We're gonna have to do this again for sure. And
yeah, definitely, man. I like it because, like, even though you know how many people would rage quit if they auto click Caleb? It's like, dude, I don't care. We pick out Caleb. Who cares, bro? Like, these teams are good, man. I like these teams.
Yeah, you just make it work, and I think that team is gonna be sneaky too. So we got our guy Commit, in there. Yep. All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and save these teams and label them, send them out to you, and we'll connect on the other side. And I'll be getting with you soon. I gotta go ahead and run some errands here. And but thanks again for coming on, brother.
Oh yeah, I'll say farewell to everyone watching. Go drop a like and a sub, and it was fun, man. I'm definitely gonna come on again because this was actual ball talk. I'm rocking with it, man.
Yep. I appreciate you, man.
All right, man.
Peace. All right. All right. It was our guy ZeroFuhks joining us here at GAB Sports. Yeah, we had a blast today, man. It was great. We drafted some banger teams. Appreciate you all for coming on in here, joining us today on Fiesta Fridays with your guy, YUUNGMOOLAHH at GAB Sports. Once again, go ahead and take your time, subscribe to our channel. We do have a road to 300 subs where we are trying to get to 300 subs before the end of the best ball draft season. During this hot summer of best ball, help us get there. We can do it with your support. And we appreciate you coming on in today and joining us, having a little fun with us, talking some ball, because we talked a lot of ball and did 3 drafts. We brought a BBM and 2 fast puppies here today. I'm probably going to do a few more drafts off stream now. As I probably go check out a couple other people's streams. But go ahead and hit that like, subscribe to our channel, because if we hit those 300 subs, we are going to bring to you for week one DFS picks, as well as our NFL top picks, absolutely free if we reach this subscriber goal. So go ahead and help us get there. Thanks for tuning in, checking us out, and we're going to go ahead and sign off right here. Check out the schedule. It's in the outro. So you can see us here on Sunday for Knockout Sunday or Knockout Brunch. Check that out, as we will pit two teams or two players together, and we'll go ahead and analyze what our projections look like for these particular matchup, and we will knock one of these players or teams out. And so thank you for joining us. Fiesta Fridays. We are out of here.
I read the board like maps. 3 moves ahead, no cap. You draft on vibes and dreams. I built my league from scratch. My bench got hidden gems. Your roster full of names. I spot the league before it shows, then pour salt on the game. I trade like a casino, flip risking the gold. You chase last week's fireworks, I chase the box score code. I know the soft matchups, line up buffets in the rain. I turn a sleepy Sunday into a money train. Check the line, I'm locked in. Every we got teeth. You bring a hot take, I bring season long receipts. I got the crown, I got the crown. Draft day, I run this town. Stack my wins, cash my clout. Say my name when lights go out.
It's your boy Young Moolah, man.